HH, I gotta say that your boy Adolf is rolling in his grave right now because Germany have Sane, Gnabry.
Well, I did, but I smoked. I already told you.
You smoked what? You smoked what?
Is your name Brian?
No.
Okay.
That was random as hell, bro.
It's for my narrative. So
You know what else you need?
what?
I need daddy. I need daddy.
So I'd just like to remind people that Chelsea will remain the legitimate Champions League holders until further notice. And unless a team wins on away goals, Chelsea the legitimate Champions League winners and holders. So I just want people to be clear. So guys, welcome. We're here. This is going to be an interesting hangout because we're going to talk about the fallouts of Chelsea Liverpool. Can Liverpool get the quadruple? We're going to talk about Chelsea, and we're going to talk about Mount. We're going to have a real conversation about Mount and see where Mount is at and so on and so forth. But we're going to talk about Barcelona. We're going to talk about Aubameyang. I'm going to talk about the Us, and also as well we have some breaking news with regards to Russia because apparently speaking, they've been banned. And we also touch on Bielsa, who had to walk away and get sacked as the manager of Leeds. So, guys, remember, if you're new, feel free. We're almost on 25,000 subs. So, if you're new, hit the subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Like the vid if you're new and all that kind of stuff. Like the vid, subscribe, and all that stuff. So, remember to head over to the website, man, howfootball.com. If you want to contact me, if you want to reach me, any questions to ask me, send me either a WhatsApp on my business phone or send me an email, and I will do my best to contact you. And the website is the home for the bricks and home to the football rankings and also player of the day. So get your daily bread of content is on the hub, halfhopefootballhut.com, man. If you want to be part of the conversation, send in a super chat. We call them dubs here. Make sure that the super chats make sense. Make sure that they're not racist, sexist, or homophobic or any of that crap. And also make them funny or amusing and related to the story. So, how's everybody doing? Is everyone great? Is everyone cool?
Brilliant. Fantastic, man.
Who said it brilliant? Who said it brilliant?
Brilliant.
I said brilliant. I said it.
Okay.
Hey, how's your mental health? That's what I want to
Fantastic.
say.
Yeah, how are you?
What? Wait.
I care about your mental health.
22. I know. Yeah, we beat you in your home ground in 2012. I know.
Yeah, 09.
Wait, was that the same year that Mexico like 92 goals? Wait, did he miss a penalty in that game?
Wait. Didn't we beat you?
2018.
Where was Drogba at? Where's Drogba
He missed a penalty.
AFCON flop?
He was busy winning a UCL.
Yeah, he's busy flopping at the AFCON.
He's busy winning a UCL.
He's flopping at AFCON. That's your speak.
The 2012 final. That's what
it was. That's
shattering goal
That's
in a
shadow,
freaking
man.
final at the Allianz
That's
Arena.
Just take that L, man.
Shut up. Remember, I'm armed. We're still here. I'm armed. So I'm ready to give out cards, man. Okay. So trust me, I'm going to be even worse and much more trigger happy than those bombers English reps.
So sensitive.
So
English rest at best.
Wait, what's it about sensitive? I don't recognize that win. I don't recognize Liverpool. Liverpool win.
Yes,
I don't recognize this Liverpool win. This Liverpool, I don't recognize.
Wait, you don't recognize 09? You don't recognize 09?
No, I don't.
Okay,
I lost money
I don't
because of Chelsea.
Losers are losers, man.
Chelsea played too well. Mount
Wait,
tax.
didn't Mount give an assist in a UCL final?
Wait.
I don't give a damn what he gave.
Where was Zidane?
Stop talking about stupid assist that useless piece of crap gave me.
Because that's what you always talk about. World Cup semi, World Cup final, Euro, Champions League semis, Champions League final. You said big game. You're a big game merchant. No, but you're a
freaking. You can't square. Look, we're starting. We're going to start out with Barca because we'll build up to that Chelsea thing.
You better start with Barca.
We'll build up. Do you know what was so funny?
We'll go last stage.
No. Let me say. Okay, I'll tell you what's so funny. it doesn't matter what anybody says. We're still the legitimate Champions League winners.
Provisionally.
That can never change.
Provisionally.
CCL, man.
Provisionally, it says. Don't worry. Quarterfinal match.
If no, Wilson. With the only as long if you win it through away goals, cool. But because they're not away goals, we're still the legitimate winners, and that's what matters. So that's the key.
It's just like my friend, bro.
Can I ask you a quick question, Ichi?
At least we don't pay refs.
Wait, Ichi, can I ask you a quick question? Just a quick question. Yeah, when you play against Porto, do you remember you played against Porto in the Champions League last season?
No, I don't.
Did you play at Stamford Bridge or did you play at Sevilla home as your home ground?
Oh wow! Look at this fraud. Oh wow!
Did you play at Stamford Bridge against Porto?
They are frauds.
Or did you play in Sevilla's ground? Yes or no?
Yes, yeah, man.
The Hangout and so forth. You know,
we played that in Budapest.
Remember, guys, like that vid, subscribe if you're new and everything. So, let's get this party started right now. So, guys, I think I deserve an apology. Because
for what?
I'll show you. Oh no, easy. Let me show you.
You never said Aubameyang will ball. You never said Aubameyang will ball.
This guy thinks the whole world.
You did say that.
Barca was going to make top 4, and Red Devil didn't.
You think, but Jamal, no, I'll show you an image. I'll show you an image. Let me show you an image.
The whole world owes him an apology.
Let me show you an image because they said this guy was nothing. I said right foot, left foot.
My God!
Right foot, left foot,
I'm happy
right
for
foot.
him.
They said ambidextrous, man. And people said no, but this. But I told you, if you unleash him, he's one of the best in the world, ability-wise. And people say, "Oh, half up? What the hell? Half up? What are you talking about?" I'm confused. Let me cook a bit. Let me cook a bit. You see, my team is currently struggling because we have a guy who plays because he's related to Queen Elizabeth II. And also for those people who were booing "God Save the Queen" in the stadium. So, Ousmane Dembele. Guys, there's a thing called YouTube. It's like, I'm bored. See, there's a reason why I'm the GOAT analyst. I mean, with all due respect to all the guys out there, there's a reason why nobody does it better than me. So whenever I talk about the eye test, the technique, ballers, I told you, nobody knows ball better than me. My ball knowledge is unrivaled. So when I give someone a seal of approval, don't argue. Don't argue. Because I'm having to contend with a useless, overrated bomb known as Mason Mount.
I agree. Mount is trash.
That's useless player who plays because of English. I told you that I'm real. See,
Queen Lizzie
this
tax.
stuff you'll never see on ESPN.
Queen Lizzie tax.
I'm giving you two real because people are like, oh no, this is where we call the real code analysis. He's here. He's arrived. He said, what's up? Because we're going to talk about Aubameyang, but I need to come first to Zeman. So let me tell you what Zeman said about Ousmane Dembele. He said he's stupid. Zeman, mute your mic. And I don't want to be interrupted. Zeman, mute your mic. Zeman, I want to see the mute symbol on your AVI right now. Zeman, I want to see
the Dutch and Yester, huh? That's what you accused me last time.
Symbol. You know what? Let me help you out, man. Don't worry. Let me help you out. Good. So Zeman called Ousmane Dembele stupid. He said he was dropped on his head as a baby because his parents didn't lie like him. He called him dim-witted, fake, and he said that he should wear a Don's hat when he plays football so people know who he is and so forth. Zeman, do you want to apologize and take back the slander you had towards the Us?
Yeah, I said he's mentally challenged. I said he studies for a blood test. He's the only person I know that studies for a blood test. I did say those things, but I just want to say, you know what? He did good this game. Give him credit where it's due. He's actually performed well this game. He was impactful. Like I said, you know, Xavi's system, I think it suits his style of play where he's more creative. He's not being asked to produce goals week in, week out. That's more so for the main striker. I think the system suits him, but at the same time, let's not try to act like Dembele hasn't been, he's been performing like this for like 3 to 4 seasons at Barca.
Has he been fully fit? When has he been fully fit? And when has he had a manager that has fully entrusted him and believed in his ability?
Well, he was fully fit last year.
Koeman believed in him. We seen the type of passes he can give out when a manager believes in him. And he's around for long. You see, as a sub, he actually does his part, man. As a sub, he actually does his part, and he has been doing his part. And credit to him as a substitute. I think he's impactful. But the player we have to talk about is Pedri, man. This kid is generational. He's generational. He's generational. He's a generational talent.
Okay. I'm going to put out polls and everything.
This kid is generational.
So because people have been sending me tweets that Pedri is generational, guys.
He is. Tell me.
He is. He can be one of the best of his gen.
He is. As a midfielder.
I want to hear from non-Barca fans.
You're looking at
Anthony the GOAT. Is Pedri generational?
First of all, watch the games if you're going to say
anything. Watch the
games. Shush. Let talk, my friend. Anthony the GOAT. Is Pedri generational, or are these Barca fans deluded and did they smoke a few lines of cocaine?
From what I've seen and heard, in the Euros, he was the best young player. In Barca, he's doing it weekly. So he could be generational, but I think we just need to give it time. Time will tell. Because I'm hearing Xavi comparing him to Iniesta. Is he like Iniesta?
He's the player. He dribbles like Iniesta.
Okay, wait, hold up.
That's a World Cup winner. That's a Euro winner.
Samuel, talk to me. Samuel, is Pedri generational?
Now, I've actually watched Barcelona over the season because I want to laugh how dead they are. But to be honest, they've actually improved. And forget your seal of approval. The most important seal of approval is mine. Pedri is that dude. He is that dude.
He knows ball, man. That's why he won today. That's why Liverpool won.
That's why Liverpool won.
Okay, what's it called? Wilton is Pedri.
He's a Real Madrid fan.
Relax. Wilton is very objective.
Wilton, your football knowledge is on the line.
I mean, it's just, I don't know, man. They told me Camavinga was the next big thing, and the guy can't even get PT over a 37-year-old Martin.
That's Camavinga, bro.
So
easy. He's only 17.
Now I'm hearing we link with Tushiamini, bro. But where are these young, bro? I don't care about these youngsters, bro. Like, we're not a freaking academy, bro. I just want. But as for Pedri, we love saying the word generational a lot, don't we? but it's just based on his age group, though.
Wilton, do you remember Freddie Adu? Freddie Adu was the next Pele.
But he never played at the high level.
He never played at this level.
I was just gonna say that.
Oh my god!
You compare some MLS merchant to a guy who plays at
But based on his age group, it's just he's the best midfielder though in the world based on his age group. So you could say it's generational because I'm based on his age group as a midfielder. Would you say Mount is better than him?
People are saying.
Would you say Musiala is better than him? Like that's what I'm saying. So he could be a generational talent. Like he could be because it's just you don't play 73. How many games did he play again last season? 73 plus games, and he was one of the best player, arguably best player at the Euro. So at 18 years old. Boston midfield against the likes of Italy.
You know what?
Get out of here, bro.
I mean, no. Don't say get out of here. Foden is a baller.
No, he is a baller. He is a baller. They don't even play the same
position. No, like he's a baller, but not.
They don't play the same position.
Well, hold up. So Samasi, is Pedri generational?
Yes, everything from his ball control to his passing to when when you see him passing the ball, he thinks he's the anti the sick Pulisic. He knows what he's doing. He thinks one, 2, 3 steps ahead. When I pass there, that goes there along. So yeah, He's the generational.
Yellow card.
No, that's not yellow.
That's
She's
a low, bro. That's a
He's
low.
trigger happy. He's trigger happy today.
You okay? You get a warning. You get a warning. You get a warning.
You know what makes him generational?
So
you know what makes him generational? You know what makes him generational? It's the fact that you don't think he's generational. I know how you are with certain ballers.
This dude, man. Come on, can you talk over this guy, please? Just shout over him. Shout over the guy.
Who's coming? I don't understand who's coming.
Oh, he's a Real Madrid
doing
fan
your
now.
magpies?
Oh, he's a Real Madrid fan.
Oh, HH, who do you think is generational then? Out of this current crop.
Relax with Cobham.
What?
Cobham, you're Cobham to me. So talk. Is Pedri generation?
Okay.
Yes or no? Is
yes. I'll say yes.
What makes you say yes? Don't feel bullied by these Barca cultists who can
it's because
saying trash.
No, I'm watching some of these clips of Pedri. The boy's nice, man. He passes the eye test for me. So,
HH, you seen that pass on the third goal? You see that? No, second. No, the third goal.
Has he balled in a World Cup semi or a World Cup final?
He's 19. No.
He hasn't even played a World Cup.
Wait, has he played ACL semi?
He hasn't reached it yet, bro.
Wait, guys.
You rate João Felix. No, you rate João Felix.
Hold on. Simon, since you're so slick and you have such a loud mouth, answer me this right now because I know you like to talk. Has Pedri played in ACL semi?
You remember what Dembele did against Liverpool? Do you remember what he did?
Felix played in semi, World Cup semi, World Cup final.
Wait, it's Fati generational. It's Fati generational.
You see, I need him to,
It's the black text, man. Black text.
I think if Pedri was black,
he's 19.
Yeah,
he's 19. What do you think we're talking about? That's his generation.
Bro, honestly,
we're not talking about 28.
Honestly, even Gavi was in the first half was balling, bro, and he's 17.
Yeah, no. I need Gavi to put in some work before I give him that title. I think he is.
Okay, hold on. Magpie Studios. So we're talking about Barca and so well. Let me explain. I wanted to actually talk about Ousmane Dembele, but the conversation got hijacked because I got bullied into a Pedri generation argument again and so forth. So it is what it is. I get bullied on my own show. It is what happens. So Magpie Studio, is Pedri generational? Yes or no?
I mean, it's got to be, right? I guess my question would be like, for Barca fans, is like, what do you think the value of Pedri is? Like, how much do you think he's worth in the transfer market, for example?
He's not for sale.
He's not, bro.
No. There's always a price, man. Like, what's the?
No.
You can look at his.
He's on transfer.
We've got a big transfer summer coming up, man.
Look at the release clause. Look at the release clause.
What is?
I think it's sitting at 1 billion.
Rag might be onto something.
1 billion, man.
Yeah, right.
It
is. That's the release clause.
No. Who's 1 bill? Wait, whose release clause is 1 bill? Who?
I think it's Pedri.
It's
Pedri.
I don't believe
even
Benzema has been on a 1 billion release clause for a while.
Yeah, but that's Saudi tax. That's the only reason why all these players are worth billions.
Wait, Magpies. Is he generational? Yes or no?
I mean, like he's okay. He's still a kid. That's one thing, So it's always generational when they're still a kid. But that said, bro, as a Newcastle fan, I'm willing to take that risk. Like if he's available in the summer, then he's a generational talent to me. That's what I'm trying to say. So I see potential there. He balled at the Euros, and if he keeps this up for Barcelona, like all he needs is that step up to a club in the making, like Newcastle, man.
Wait. Hold on. No. Actually, okay. Pause.
Yeah.
Do you know, guys? I have one hope? I have many hopes in this world. Obviously, one of my hopes is to hopefully meet Amara Diamond and so forth, so we can just talk about
stuff. It's not happening.
And my other hope, relax, Zeman, shut up. Zeman, shut up. And my other hope is that both United and Newcastle can both be struggling and doing really badly.
Yeah.
Okay. So then. So both Newcastle United are both struggling. So this guy now has to decide who he now comes at. Because you're cheating. No, hold up. You're cheating.
Yeah, go on.
Most of us have one team. These guys, one of the Barca guys, things are good. But I remember how they were crying after 8-2. I remember
Okay.
how Zeman almost stabbed himself in the eye after 2012.
Okay, that's a lie.
So my thing is this is that.
I'm not.
All I want to know is this is that.
I don't know what HHC.
No, because Magpies, we're gonna get off onto Chelsea, and
We
we're
are,
going to talk about how we got.
I haven't been here for a while, so
Liverpool
I
paid
need to
the
get
referee for that
caught
offside
today.
bar call and so forth. Magpies, we'll get there, but Magpies, you can't.
Do you know that we? Do you know that we're unbeaten in 6 games? by the way?
Magpies, you can't
If you
support
see the
Super
table.
Magpies,
Can I
know who
speak
you are.
on Pedri?
Yeah, I think Gerard, go for it, man.
Yeah,
Go on.
let's have a fun
HH
by
is
it.
Jamal, talk with this guy.
Yeah, you know,
FYI, I
Pedri.
wanted RDS here.
Can I talk about the US after?
Yeah,
Go
I
on,
just
John.
want to say,
Go on,
yeah,
John.
before I talk on Pedri, you're gonna get a Marathon. That's a fact, bro. I believe in you. You're gonna get a Marathon.
He'll get lost in
Come on,
those cheeks.
stop telling his dream.
Yeah.
Bro. This is
Ricardo, you better meet me. Ricardo, like that's almost it. Right? Relax. Jamal,
Guys,
take over and talk.
yeah, Pedri's quality, man. I know what's good about this guy is his decision making. This guy is 19, and his decision making is like a 28-year-old. I mean, Pulisic, take notes. Yeah, man. So, generational, I don't know. I think he's the tier underneath generational because when you say things like that, someone says he's going to be the next Iniesta. You know, Iniesta is top 10 best midfielders of all time. So when Pedri finishes, wait, guys, wait, let me finish it. Yeah. So when Pedri finishes his career, are you guys saying he's going to be in the top 10 midfielders of all time? That's why I push back on the Iniesta show. But no, he's quality, man. He's quality.
No. For me, it's about his generation. It's not about being better than yes. It's about being the best of his generation. More so than anything.
Yeah. He's up there. He's up there.
So before so I did a little poll and I asked the streets, is Pedri a generational talent already? 15% said no. 30% said let's wait. 55% said yes.
55% no ball, man.
The streets no ball.
All right,
let's talk about the Oos.
Wait. Who said Mount? Who said Mount?
What?
Barry talk.
Like I agree with what most of the people said about Pedri. He's generational, but I just want to talk about the Oos quickly. Like I mean, we already said everything about him. Like he's a player with generational abilities. How can you be as good as you are with the left foot and right foot, and have the technique and all of the abilities that he has? But like I think that just like be consistent, because sometimes his professionalism has cost him a lot. You know, he's been late to trainings. He's injured a lot. Maybe like it's the doctors or anything, but maybe it's like his hygiene, his his hygiene, how he take care of his body can be a factor in all this. But like, if he can stay healthy and everything, we have a gem in our squad. You know, so yeah. So congrats to those for today.
All right, so Ricardo, talk to me.
All right, look, man, with the Oos, like I said before, I don't get why this guy wants to leave. Like, this is the first manager he's had that's actually made him play well. Actually let him play well. We haven't played this well since probably Luis Enrique, if we're being honest. At least consistently. I don't think there's a better team in the world for this guy to be at right now than to stay at Barcelona. Because if this guy goes to PSG, I'm sorry, but Messi and Neymar don't fuck with this guy. Messi has PTSD from Ousmane Dembele. Well, where else is he going to go? If he goes to Newcastle, he wants to secure the bag, okay, cool. But you're not a serious footballer. I'm sorry. That's just facts.
Hey, relax. Easy.
but I like, he doesn't need money, man. You're playing at Barcelona. You're going to get paid regardless. And that's the truth. And look, if he goes to another team, we don't know if that manager is going to play him as well as Xavi is doing right now. So what's really the incentive here for him to leave? Like, the guy is great. He had a great game today. And like, the reason why he's not starting is because, bro, he's not staying. Like, they're not going to give him full 90 minutes on the basis of what? Like, Laporta didn't want him to play. Alemany didn't want him to play. Xavi is the reason why this guy is playing, because Xavi actually likes the guy. And so it's like, what other manager's really going to play this guy to the potential that he already is? He's finally getting things going, and it's finally looking good for him. Obviously, that depends on his health, but he's playing his best, arguably his best football in a while. Like, even the last year when he was, or the year before when he was actually healthy, he was still ass. But now we could blame Coleman for that. But he's actually playing well. But like, this guy goes to PSG, I'm telling you, this guy he's not playing like this, and his teammates are not fucking with him. Like, so where else is he gonna go to get money, to play consistently and play well and be with a team that's in and around his age and actually flourish? Like,
Chelsea.
I don't. Well, I don't know about that, but I don't know, man. Dembele, he needs to stay at Barcelona, in my opinion.
All right, so guys, I think we have to talk about this dude. I don't want to come to Abdul because I'm sure Abdul has something like smart because he's so smart. So Abdul, who the hell is clicking? So Abdul, talk to me. Aubameyang, is this the star striker that you've been waiting for? Is this the star striker to rekindle the fire of Barca? So why get Haaland when Aubameyang maybe is all that you were looking for a fraction of the price?
Hey, can you hear me clearly?
Yes, we can hear you.
You can hear me clearly, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't touch on the whole generational thing first because I'm confused. Like, who would you guys say is generational in this new generation?
In this era.
Is Rashford still considered generational?
Easy.
No. He's a generational public figure in football, yes. But as far as talent goes, basically off the pitch is generational. On the pitch, he's class A. So,
all right, cool. And HH, by the way, I want to speak on the James Charles of football later. But HH, I think Aubameyang, he's saying what's up, man. He's saying what's up. And whoever doubted Aubameyang, he was never finished, man. You could tell that he just needed a new beginning, a new fresh scenery, a fresh start. And I think, honestly, like, people don't want to talk about this, but as a fellow citizen, objectively, I can say, I mean, of course, we have, like, generational talents like McAtee and Delap, but Luke de Jong is saying what's up as well.
Wait, Abdul. I was told that you cancelled your City loan.
I re-established it.
How
This man said McAtee, bro. Is that?
How do you re-establish a loan that you cancelled?
I got cut, bro. I got Sheikh Mansour's number, man. I got his number. But I think it's not just Aubameyang. Even Luke de Jong is saying what's up, man. And I think for Barcelona fans, you guys should be excited, man. You guys should be excited because you have a manager now that gets the best out of your forwards, man. And who knows, maybe Luke de Jong could be the next Haaland as well. You never know.
Whoa. Chill.
But nah, like, all jokes aside, bro, Aubameyang, I love seeing him doing backflips, man. I'm just wondering if one day he can pull up like a front flip or something. And I don't, how embarrassing would it be if he does a celebration and he injures himself?
All right, Abdul, thank you. Abdul, I said thank you. I said thank you.
No, let me finish.
So let's see what the streets are saying, man. So Daddy Oos says the Oos is more talented than a Criminaldo will ever be. Daddy Oos, that is harsh, but you're right. Chris, give it up. Can you show Pedri some love? I am very impressed by how composed and at ease he is for a teenager. But for me, I always feel that we shouldn't try and get ahead of ourselves. We didn't need to wait for anything when we saw Messi. We knew that Messi was generational. We didn't need to wait for anything when we saw Neymar. The things that just hits you. But I think for a guy who is 19 years of age, when we saw what Mbappe was doing for Monaco, we knew. When Mbappe was 17, we knew.
That's why, man. Yeah. That's much.
I think that's to come out and just say generational. That is such a big term to say that we have to just wait. Of course, he can be generational. 100% he can be. The skills are there. And if you're 19 and you are very easily, constantly feeling comfortable controlling a game in a Euro semi against the guys who eventually
Oh my God.
Big.
Your analysis is so ass.
Whoa, chill.
What is it with just a semi? Like, what is it about the semi and the final? Like, what about the other parts of it?
He's trolling.
No, bro. He means this. Like, he legit means this.
Wait, Ricardo. A game against a tougher opponent in a bigger game demands and requires more of you. Because we have seen top players freeze and succumb to higher pressure games. So, of course, all games matter, but some games matter than other games.
I'm not
So,
denying.
So what about the Euro semi? What about the Euro semi?
I'm not denying that.
Man, do you know what's funny? That is exactly what I was praising him for. That Ricardo then just cut me off. I was literally just saying that for a guy for a teenager to control a game in a Euro semi against a team who eventually won the tournament, that's huge. That's huge. So 100%. Of course, Pedri can be generational, but I think that we shouldn't just be quick just to slap that tag onto someone, because Pedri's generational talent is not as obvious as Mbappe's was.
Can I ask a quick question?
We're talking about a midfield.
Yeah, recently stepping around. Did you ever call Tammy Abraham generational?
No.
Are you sure?
Is there receipts?
What about João Felix? What about João Felix? Did you call him generational?
Is there receipt? Is there receipts of this?
No. I'm not. I just want you to clarify, Hedge. Do you ever call him Tammy Abraham generational?
Marquez, Rick.
Did you call Kylian generational?
Rick. Thank you for the job, Rick. We need to have a discussion about Pedri. 19 years old and already one of the best central midfielders in the world.
Thank you, Ricky.
Guys,
people need to relax. Man. People need to
This
relax. People need to relax. Like, for me personally, like all trolling aside, if I'm not trying to be funny or anything, like, he's doing really good. But bro, this guy came back from a long-term injury, like in January. So he's been playing good for 2 months, and he just been freed from the shackles of Ronald Koeman. So let's see what he can do. Like, I think people like Xavi is not helping himself by coming out and throwing so much praise on him. Like, bro, relax. Everybody relax. Chill out, man. Chill out.
No. Okay, see, Abdul just hit the point. See, if we now go ahead and say, oh, generation, this, that, and everything, it puts more pressure on him. So when he now has a mid-game or so, people are like, oh, bro, the guy's overrated and so forth. And if you put that into his head, he may start second-guessing himself.
No. The thing is, this guy has always been raved about and compared to like the elite players. It hasn't gone to his head. Even the Las Palmas coach compared him to Iniesta, and it hasn't gone to his head. You also look at the fact that Luis Enrique praised him much. I think he's one of those type of players that just focuses on his style and not necessarily focuses on what other people say about him.
I got a question for you. Under midfielders of the age of 23 and under, how many of them are better than Pedri?
Bellingham.
This guy said Bellingham. Okay.
Are you serious?
This guy said Bellingham.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't. I mean, off the top of my head, I can't name any. If it's under the age of 23, I can't name any.
But that's my point. He's out of the generation of players that is coming along with him. He is by far clearly the best midfielder. That's what I'm trying to say.
But see, you see, my thing here is when you say generational, I'm looking for the end points. So at the end of his career, he is the best of his generation, which is why it makes no sense to. Now now we now have to decipher generational talent, or is he going to be known as a generational player?
He's a prospect.
Hold up. See, a generational talent doesn't need to. Balotelli was a generational talent, but he was not a generational player.
But he failed. Yeah, he failed. Everybody knows he failed to live up to expectations. We all knew the type of player.
No. Yeah, but it was still a generational talent.
For sure, but that's what we're
saying. This is where I agree with you. In terms of being a generational player, you have to earn it. It's based on your performances. It's based on your legacy and whatnot. But generational talent is different. For a midfielder, I don't see any other players that perform like him. Therefore, he's a generational talent.
I think that's where we're getting confused, because when you say generational, I was going into a generational player, and I was like, whoa, wait. Let's see where he's at 21, at 25, at 29, at 31, at 33. Like Xavi, Modric, Iniesta, these guys have some generation because at each point in time, when they got to their peak and so forth, they were amongst the best midfielders in the world.
So
but then when I say a generational talent, you have to say, okay, in terms of your age group, maybe we give it like 19 to 20. Okay, we're not saying 18 to 23, for instance. Are you the best in that 18 to 23 based on your ability in your position?
We won't know that till obviously his career is almost said and done. So, but the point is, like, right now, this guy's clearly like, amongst the most talented young players, and specifically for the
but all I'm saying is that you never want to try and overhype anyone. See, I'm not even trying to help you here because I've seen this happen so many times. Trust me, I've been around for some while. That whenever you try and overhype someone a bit too much, then because see, you could never have overhyped Messi. We knew. Like you can say this guy's going to be the best. Well, we know he's going to be the best because there was just something about Messi. We're like, no, yeah, he's going to be the
no, but I'm saying, but that's what separates those kids, like the ones who can live with a hype and flourish. That's how you know those kids were.
Ricardo, easy man. Just let him prove it, man. Just let him prove it.
Yeah, like Pato, Alexander Pato.
So Shane Schubert says, hold up, let me take some dubs. Let's see from your boy HH who tried to throw himself.
That was good.
Shane. We'll get to the whole Chelsea Liverpool thing, but no, I didn't try to throw myself anything. All I tried to do is just ask Queen Elizabeth why Mr. Mount has to play for this club. That's it. So it's just me and Queen Elizabeth. But Shane, like, didn't you try to commit homicide on yourself in that 2012 final when we beat your asses in? Did Schweinsteiger miss a penalty in front of your own fans? Yeah, I think he did. So, Shane, self-harm isn't good, though, but I'm glad that you survived that. Spain Goalkeepers Association Union. It should be a crime to force our goalkeeper to take.
Actually, the only goalkeepers Unai Simon actually performs under pressure, unlike these bums.
I just keep that right now.
Yeah.
Both Spanish keepers lost 11-10 and they missed the decisive.
That's Chris.
Man.
To be fair, they're not starters for Spain, so it's just.
Oh yes, it's Simon, isn't it? Simon.
Yeah.
Hold on. To be fair, for De Gea's sake, I can't lie. At least he didn't try to take a goal kick.
Samuel, relax. Ivorian Charles says, has Mickey Mount been inducted yet? Yes, he's in Class A. He's been inducted. He's in Class A right now. He just moved in and everything. He's getting settled now. Jason Todd says, Sane, Felix, all clutch this week. Double H's eye test. Hey, I know, man. Jason, don't worry. No. The cream will always rise to the top. The cream always rises to the top. Daddy, I've declared eternal war on... What? Oh, I think that's to you, though. I think he's insulting you. Ponziman. He's calling you a Ponziman.
What? I rate Dembele.
I don't know, but I think he's just calling
you said he would study to a blood test, bro.
No, I was trying to be respectful, man. I respect him. That's why I think you should go to Chelsea.
From Football Elder of Fable. Hey, the Football Elder, Karma HH. You made fun of United on... No, I didn't. I never did that, bro. No, that never happened. I don't know what you're on about. From Bra. That's it, Bra. I don't know what that says. Man, some dude on this Hangout lost $900. I don't remember who that is, but
it was
Abdul. It's Abdul.
Why did he have to bring it up, man? Why
wait, Abdul. How did you lose the money? Based on what? How?
Because he bet on Napoli that they were going to eliminate Barca.
900.
Okay. No, I shouldn't laugh.
900.
I shouldn't laugh, man. I shouldn't.
Abdul, you must.
Abdul, no, that's not true. Abdul, that's not true.
Wait, hold on, Abdul. You know that's nearly 1K.
That's not true, Abdul.
Why are we talking about it now, bro?
Abdul, for the sake of humanity, please tell me that you didn't bet $900.
I would have so far.
God,
it's old news now. Let's move on.
Now, I want to expose Abdul. No. I want to expose Abdul. So Abdul, see, it's this way, Abdul. This is where you scare me. Because what Abdul does is that in his way he wins both ways, which is similar to what I used to do when I used to bet. Because he says that I'm going to bet on the opponents of my team, so I always win. So if my team loses, I win money. If I lose money, my team wins, which is all fair. But Abdul, bet like $10, bet 20. Abdul, how do you bet 9? Wait, Abdul, is that the price of your happiness for Barca winning $900?
No, it's because I'll tell you why. It's because we had just drawn to Osasuna, bro, and Napoli, they were first in Serie. They had lost like no games all season, and I was like, there is no way Xavi's gonna do anything against them. And Osimhen, he was like on fire. Remember at the start of the season, when the draw happened. So, HA, I took an L, bro, but Daddy Mansour, he's hooking me up good. So
you jinxed Napoli.
All right. Thank you.
900, man.
From Casey, please don't overhype Pedri. We can't make the mistake as these UCL winners and Club World Cup champions, and the only made by overrating Champions League winner,
Who's
women of the
RLC?
peak,
Ruben.
Tammy Abraham and Layson Lount. Be patient.
Quick thing before we move on, HH, just because especially in that super chat and Shintami.
Abraham. You all laughed at me and you mocked me when I said that Tammy Abraham will be the next Drogba. Now he's not going to be the next Drogba. He's not going to be. Guys, can we all apologize to HH about Tammy? Because can I land? Thank you. That was a top tier hat trick. That third goal is a quality international world class G. This dude has been delivering. Everyone says, "Oh no, he's a championship level striker. He's not really up to snuff. He's not really a Premier League level striker." And the way this guy has taken his goals, the quality of his juice, guys. Am I wrong in saying, because it's a great segue into the CL, but am I wrong in saying that Tammy Abraham can't lead Chelsea to the Champions League semis?
Okay, Mark Price.
No. It's just it was just
moving on from that.
It was just part of the super chat.
Guys, have a good stream, man. Take care.
Take care, mate.
Take care, man.
Take care, man.
Thank you,
man. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Meet me bloody mic, man. Daddy Oos says, "Where's my lovely friend Sage?" Yeah, thank you, bro. Whimsical thought, man. Pedri, not sure if he's generational yet, but he's definitely one of my favorite players in the past Euros. But loving the Barca fans' vibes, even though they're in the Europa League and they lost to Chelsea.
09 lives. 09 lives.
Egypt, what are you winning this year?
He's useless bricks, man. Depend on Mason Mount to get them out of
won the Club World Cup, Ricardo. We won the Club World Cup.
That doesn't count. That's a fugazi.
What's that?
No. You said what are we winning? I said the Club World Cup. We won the Club World Cup.
Real trophies.
Now what? Now what? See, Ricardo, did you see how you just messed up there? I know
I'm talking about real trophies or real competition.
Hamza talks football. Pedri took legal custody of J5 and Marco in the Euro semi. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to lead Spain to the Euros competition at the end of the day. No, he was quality. He was quality now, 100%. He was quality. Like 100%, he had a great game. And that's why I say, you know what? This kid. ISS Merchants, I'm so high right now. Did This was supposed to be our hardest month. We've won 10 points out of 12, scored 4 goals in 4 different games, and beat Napoli away. Real in March. Look, that's going to be a big.
Why are you so arrogant, man?
No,
Why is
relax.
This is I hate my fan base. This is why I'm on loan.
Oh, wait,
you're on loan.
Wait,
Abdul, let them be happy.
No, wait, Abdul, you hate Man City fans? Is that what you're telling me?
Also, yeah, them too.
You can't say ours.
You can't say I hate my fan base
when you're on loan, especially when you're on loan, man.
No, he's wild. And from a boy, C88866, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Foden, Saka, Sancho, and
Sancho,
like you wouldn't see.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that
Foden.
Does Foden even start? The guy barely starts.
Is that the same Foden that got benched by Saka at the Euros?
Wait, I'm gonna speak about his mom, Egypt. Foden. Oh, his mom and fighting.
She got
that was the way.
Look, man. Any last words on Barca from any of you guys, man? Any last words on Barca?
I think we're supposed to talk about Aubameyang, no?
Yeah, we're supposed to talk about Aubameyang.
Yeah. Look, see, here's my thing here, man. I mean, let me come to your boys, man. I mean, look, are you still going to go for Haaland or
No.
Aubameyang, man? He's that
No.
dude.
In all honesty, we're keeping it real, man. Aubameyang has actually been class, man. I think he scored 5 goals for us in the past 3 games. He's actually been on form. He's been a clinical striker that we've been missing with. Even though Luke with 2 years have been coming clutch, more so recently in these past months. I feel like Aubameyang just offers way more, just in terms of just the counter attack. His build up play is not that great, but it's effective. I think this guy adds so much to our game that we've been missing. And listen, man, if it's up to me, we should focus on our defense. I would rather focus on our defense than get Haaland, because even though I think Haaland is an amazing talent, I just think that generational. My bad. I think that I think that in all honesty, we need to focus on our defense. I would rather us focus on our defense than buy one striker, one player.
Wait, Z-Man, how many goals does Aubameyang have so far?
5 goals in 3
4
games.
Don't make him Messi come.
4.5.
Yeah, 4.5. But yeah, because
Then Hazard has 6 goals in over 3 years.
That was quick. I thought that was gonna be about Messi.
Milton, that's a yellow card. That's a low blow.
No, that's a truth.
Low
blow.
No,
Wait,
VAR.
it's facts, though. It's facts. It's facts.
So wait, you're telling me he has 6
That's
goals in 3 years?
Unnecessary slander for unnecessary
that's
slander
petty.
that had nothing to do with the topic. Yellow.
That's
Wait,
petty.
Wilton, that's 6 in 3 years?
Yeah, 6 in
Yo,
3 years.
Messi's
bro.
averaging that this season.
Okay.
Moving on.
Oh wow.
Moving on.
What about my boy Cristiano? Oh wait.
Nah, they're good.
Respect, right? He has 9 goals now. He has
Hold up. So from Casey says Abdul, Syria is a false image. Tammy and Lukaku do well. Bro, I was thinking
Casey, can I respond to him? He
Oh yeah, sure,
mentioned
go.
Casey, I should have listened to you before I put those money down, man. I should have listened to you, bro.
Okay.
Okay.
Lessons learned.
What?
What was?
What's going on here, man? What's going on here, man?
AJ.
Why is everyone silent?
HS. Why did I get a yellow for speaking the truth, HS? I don't get it.
No, I think it's frozen. He's not.
He's not.
He's not.
He's not frozen.
Ronaldo's
He loves creating moments like this.
Manifest Sensations says Marigosa is a generational talent. World Cup goal. Nah. I don't go there, bro. Nah. Kim Jong-un. Florian Wirtz is a generational. Keep an eye on him.
No, he's serious. I've been watching
No,
the
but Jamal though, Kim Jong-un, like, I how are you allowed to watch TV in North Korea? I felt like I don't know what. Well, we won't speak on that. Ricky Rick. Pedri has over 70 games. Yeah, he played all of the Euros. He had to go to the Olympics. Crazy.
That's more goals. That's more games he played than certain somebody.
Isis mentions Kepa did not get a Lukaku fist bump. So guys, does anyone have anything to say about Aubameyang? Anyone else? So we can get
let's
we can get into.
Let's talk about Chelsea.
Let's talk about Chelsea.
Let's talk about
Let's
Chelsea.
talk about Chelsea.
Why?
Topic of the day, man. Topic of the day.
Yeah, let's talk about Chelsea. and
Now,
Liverpool.
guys, look. Now, here's the thing. Let me just put the lay on the line, because you guys, I'm a fair man. I'm a very fair man. You know, I am fully, because I want us to have a real conversation here. That's what I want us to have. It's just for us to have a real conversation. Because this guy has been the bane of my existence. And I think that it's only fair that I talk to the international audience, because see, if I talk to other people, then it's hard. But I want to actually talk to an international audience, because I feel that an international audience will help me, just at least help me to have a better understanding as to how this dude is rated. Because let me First, tell you guys. See, this dude here, man, Mason Mount. He is decent. He's not trying. He's decent. I mean, he was trying to. He's decent. But I think that in England are very tribal. So anything English is amazing. And people in the clubs are even more tribal. So once they just latch onto a player, especially a local-based player, that guy is suddenly the best thing since sliced bread. So, but my issue with Mount is it's not the two misses, because we're going to talk about misses about Chelsea and everything. But my issue here is if you can't score, because I've seen that second chance again, and it gets worse every time you view it. If you're not able to score a chance like that, and you don't create, you don't contribute, what the hell are you doing on this team? Simple as that. What the bloody hell are you doing on this team? So I want to come to La Coba, because I know you're La Coba. Please talk to me about Mount. And Coban, talk to me about how Mount cost us this game, and if Mount actually put away those chances, would have beaten Liverpool 3-0. Talk to me.
You know what, HH? The second miss, the minute I knew he missed, I was like, damn, HH has got some slander for Mason Mount today. Because it's been coming. I'm not gonna lie. For the last 2 years, I've been watching. There's something in the back of my mind. It's like every time I watch Mason Mount, he doesn't control games. He doesn't impose himself as a player in his position should do. He doesn't take the shots. He doesn't take responsibility in the final third. He's just just safe.
Oh no! What is his role? What is his consistent contribution to the team? I just don't know.
He's a pressing machine.
No, it's because I think in his first season, because he played in so many different positions in the front three, in midfield, Lampard probably just went, oh yeah, he's an all right, decent midfielder. So that just translates to Thomas Tuchel just going, oh yeah, he can play on the wing, he can play in midfield, and it doesn't help for his him developing as a player, because in England he's overhyped a lot, and I'll admit that, and I'll be I'm the first to put my hands up. I do rate the guy, I do overrate him sometimes, but yeah, oh man,
Don't worry,
yeah, he should have put those. He should have scored today, HH, but it is what it is.
I have a question for HH. And you too, La Fabrica, known from CFC. Who's your top goal scorer in the Premier League and for Chelsea?
I don't care.
Okay. And it's who's your top assist maker in the Premier League?
I don't care.
Mason Mount.
Okay,
no,
so
Bilton, I answered you. I don't care. I don't care.
No,
Bilton. I'll answer you.
No, Bilton. You have a third question. You have a third question.
No, that's it. And it's oh yeah, I do have another question.
Oh,
and it's just who's been creating the most chances for Chelsea this season in the Premier League?
I don't care. You have a fourth question?
Okay, so we've taken all that into consideration.
Yes.
All I'm saying that you told me you're a big game merchant. You live for this moment. You told me it's all about World Cup semi, World Cup final, Euro semi, Euro final, CL semi, and CL final.
Okay.
Last time I checked, Mason Mount ball against Real Madrid in the CL semi. Last time I checked, Mason Mount got the key game-winning assist in the UCL final. So I'm checking the boxes. Check.
Okay, don't Samuel. I'll give you my ball. See, now let me just let me just calm myself. Okay, now let's because it's crap that really annoys. I'm so glad that we're here so we can sort out this crap that's been bothering me all this time. So. Let's talk about that Champions League semi-final. He didn't ball. Chelsea played well as a team, and who was man of the match? It was Kante. Even if Mount scored, Werner already stole Havertz's goal. So Werner's theft of Havertz's goal, Chelsea would have already won that game 1-0. So cool. The final. That's why I don't like who scored. What's it called? Xavi's pass to Jordi Alba in the Euro 2012 final. That's an assist. What's it called? Riquelme's pass to Saviola, 06 World Cup. That's an assist. Pirlo's pass to Grosso. That's an assist. Dennis Beckham's pass to Henry. But that pass I saw there, it was a basic pass. And Havertz still had to dribble past the keeper to then say what's up and put the ball at the back of the net. So no, that assist was not a big deal. I don't hold that as a big assist. What? I actually put the pass that Chilwell made to him as a bigger play. It was a basic pass. So no, you get nothing credit. So let's keep it real right.
He split the defense. What are you on about?
No praise that he made. You get no credit for that. So because the person we preach about in that CL run is Mendy. We preach about Rudiger. We preach about Kante. And we preach about Havertz. I don't want to hear Mount. Mount, you're just part of the collective. You are not one of the individuals. The individuals are Mendy, Rudiger, Kante, and Havertz.
Then
I don't
why?
want to hear any
Then why is he leading in all?
We'll talk about them, please.
Why is he leading in all offensive stats in the league? Like in the Premier League, he's leading in all offensive stats for Chelsea.
Do you know what? Yeah, cool. I'm gonna bring the case to the international court. Yeah. First of all, my first case is that Mason Mount for this game alone should be put in a brick academy.
Yes.
My goodness. That second miss. I tell you what, when he got the ball and I saw that he was free, I initially thought he was offside because he was that free. But then I realized that he wasn't offside. So when he was about to shoot, I said, you know what, Liverpool, we're going to have to go again. We're going to have to come from 1-0 down. Chelsea are going to have to park the bus and we'll probably find it difficult to score. Tell me how that hit the post. Wait, how did that hit the post and come back out again? I think Eric or somebody or Eddie said it. Kelleher gave up. He actually said to him, just pick a side.
Yeah, pick a side.
He literally just said, just pick a side. And he still missed. Just saying, hitting the crossbar and hitting the post are shots that are not on target. Just saying. All you just had to do was shoot on target. But here's my second case to the international court. This is not Mount's fault. And I'll tell you why. I'm going to cast your minds back to Saturday, the 19th of February. We're going to talk about Queen Lizzie Tats now. We saw a masterpiece from Harry Kane. Was it 2 goals and assists from Harry Kane? I believe 2 goals and assists from Harry Kane.
Well, against Man City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After that, the British Empire rose again. The British Empire rose. I believe Mount saw that and thought he could do what Harry Kane did. Riding high on the British Empire, colonizing every country they could. And he thought he could have the shooting boots of Harry Kane. And he absolutely bricked it. I'm telling you right now, if Mount scored, Chelsea would have won that match. I'm holding my up.
Yes.
If Mount scored, Chelsea would have won that match. Because we were struggling to score ourselves.
And that's very key because for me, I think, now, who knows? Because, again, you could say if Mount scores, Liverpool play with even greater intensity. Because, again, 0-0, yes, you want to score, but if you're now losing, you play with even greater intensity and you want to score even more. Because if you don't score, you lose. Rather than if you don't score, it goes into extra time. But I still believe, based on how Chelsea's formation was able to deal with Liverpool and so forth, and also the threat of the counter. Because remember, when Mount missed that, we still had the lineup that didn't have Lukaku and Werner. So Chelsea counters would have been even much more dangerous, as Liverpool would have played a higher line to try to get that goal. So if Mount had scored there, I really do feel that Chelsea either hold on to 1-0 or maybe they get the sucker punch for 2-0 on the counter. So it was critical. And it's like, people can say, okay, it's a bit harsh, but Samuel, how else can we not say that Mount cost Chelsea the game? Yes, Pulisic missed that, but Mount missed twice. Remember, there was the chance in the first half. But Samuel, in a final, you can't miss that.
I mean, with the second one, he actually had time to pick his.
Yeah.
That's what's bad about it. You had time, and you still got the ball under your feet somehow. This just
Samuel,
shows that-
Samuel, can I ask you just a question real quick?
Go on.
Yeah.
Like you talk about Mount, costing you. Salah today, I think he thought he was playing the AFCON final because he goes to the game.
Abdul,
I think somebody had to remind
him
that this wasn't the AFCON.
Abdul, preach.
He wasn't much worse than Salah. Bro. Come on.
No, Abdul, Salah didn't have the chances that Mount had. Salah didn't have the chances that Mount had.
Well, he kind of did towards the end when he had his one-on-one with the goalkeeper.
Hold on.
Thank you.
Second one, he was standing literally in the middle of the goal, and he had two options to place it. Salah only had one option to place it. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, Salah fluffed his lines. I admit that, and I hold my hands up. But Mount's one was worse. I'm so sorry. Kelleher gave up. Mendy didn't. That's the difference. But anyways,
let's be fair. That's Salah one. You see, again, you have to play football to understand these chances. The Mount one, he's literally right facing the goal straight, and he can choose right, left, and he's closer to goal. Salah's one, it's at an angle. Hence why Salah had to go for the dink because of the angle that he's going from. For Mount, it's almost like a penalty. It's almost like a penalty where literally pick a side and you're literally in the 18-yard box straight, as opposed to say if you're at an angle, it's lots more difficult to get the angle into putting the ball in. So basically, Mount's second chance was no. All three chances that Chelsea had were far easier than that Salah chance.
Of course, yeah.
So
just one more thing to say. Just one more thing to say.
Go for it.
I just want to know. This is why Queen Lizzie tax is such on a high right now. Because what is Mount actually good at? First of all, can he shoot, really? Can he really shoot? Can he pass? Now, I know you lot are going to say, what's it called? The Champions League final. But I'm not going to lie. Man City's defense split open like a woman at a brothel. And that was because of Werner. Whoa. I'll give Werner the credit for that. Because he gave the direction to, I think it was, who was playing in centre-back? But whoever was playing in centre-back. He gave him the run. And they opened up. Really and truly, Mount's pass was easy.
It was a basic pass. It was a basic pass.
So really and truly, what is Mount good at? And the fact of the matter that people are discussing what is his position just says it all. I'm done.
Jamal, talk to me. Is Mount costing the game, and was your heart in your throat when Mount had that 1v1?
Yeah, I'm going to talk on Mount, but I'm not going to talk about what he did in his game. I'm going to talk on my opinion on Mount. You see, the thing with Mount, the reason why this happens to Mount is because people overrate him. If they just say he's a good player and he will have a good future in the game, that's cool. But they're saying he's one of the best young talents in the world. No, he's not. I'm sorry. What he is, he's a good, effective goal-scoring midfielder. He's about a 5 out of 10 in everything. So he's a 5 out of 10 passer, 5 out of 10 shooter. He's a very all-round average midfielder. For me, he's 6 out of 10. That's all I got to say about Mount. Nothing special, that's textbook.
10 out of 10 pressing, by the way.
Can I just say? 10
Yeah. Mark Price then, Juju man, Mark Price.
Yeah. So just a brief thing, because obviously, just brief, I guess, thoughts on the game, and that fundamentally was actually a really good game of football.
Yes.
Both sides. And actually, I've just seen Stewart's comment in the chat actually made me think actually that I don't understand why Chelsea can't play like that all the time. Whatever you say about Mount, or whatever you say about missed opportunities, Chelsea actually played really well. So my question is, why couldn't Chelsea play like that more consistently?
It's because they don't get space. They don't get space, bro. Like Liverpool give them.
Yeah. But even then, there's been certain teams like for example this season where Brighton that aren't particularly defensive. Obviously United as well. Like they're not every single Premier
Final RDS final tax, bro. Final tax.
No, do you know what? RDS,
maybe.
I believe it's a mentality thing, because I heard it from one Chelsea fan himself. Is that they lower their the way they play against the little teams, but heighten the tempo when they play against the bigger teams. That's why you see them beating Man City 3 times last season. They won the Champions League final. They play well against us. Like it's a mentality thing.
Fine. Okay. That's it. That's one of the things that just struck me about the game was like, this is actually an entertaining Chelsea side and obviously the other side to watch, and like it's just a shame that we don't see more of that instead of
not to mention Kyle Havertz actually operates the false number 9 role better, because he's able to bring in other players, something that
very much
other strikers they can't do. So it's just like
sorry, let me just quickly finish my point. So because the whole thing is about like, hey, can you just share this image for 1 second? Because the whole thing is about Mason Mount being the problem. I don't think that Mason. No. We've got to bring this because I've got to land here, because it's not Mount's fault.
Mark Price, do we really need to?
Can you share this, please?
Mark Price, do we really?
Striker's problem.
Wait, hold on, Mark Price, aren't you black? Well, we know we're both black.
Mixed. Black and white.
Wait, no, Mark Price.
Black and white, bro.
I don't care what it sounds like. Mark Price, we have a concerted effort to try.
Black and white, bro. Can you share the image, bro? Like, because I think this is.
Share the image.
Go share the image, man.
If it's the Lukaku
is it the Lukaku back heel?
No. Although Lukaku back heel was funny.
The back heel is hilarious. I've never seen a player struggle to do a back heel like that. I think he almost injured himself.
Can you shut up, please?
I don't really, obviously I'm a Newcastle fan, and and the one positive take that I do take from this game is that a lot of Chelsea fans do want Lukaku out of the club. They think he's done. And as a Newcastle fan, I'm quite happy to take Lukaku as backup for Callum Wilson. I mean? Like I'm happy because we need to strengthen our squad. So I'm happy to do that, because you see my man here has got 15 appearances, been injured for most of the season, and still has more goals than
it's probably a win-win. So they could go for Luke. What is it, Luke with 2 U's, and consider that he's more on form and he's the type of striker they need. So I'm guessing that's going to be wonderful for you guys.
I see what you're saying, Z-Man. I see what you're saying. I mean, like with all the hate that Miss Mason Mount's getting, and I agree that Mason Mount had a brookish sort of performance. Like, Lukaku had a lot of he was caught offside a lot of times. I had a lot of chances himself.
Okay, you know what? Perfect, Mark Price. Hold that thought. So we're talking about offside, are we? Hold that thought.
Right. Okay.
Hold that thought.
I'm holding it. Are you going to show the image of him being offside?
He wasn't offside.
That's not offside.
Can I ask you a quick question quickly? What was worse, Mount's miss or Lukaku's back heel?
The back heel. The back heel.
Okay, yeah. I agree.
Because that's like
streets.
I don't know. It's just
because I'm gonna do okay.
Okay.
Wait, hold up. So I did a poll which I said, did Mount cost Chelsea the game? 20% said Mount and others to blame. 23% said no. 57% said yes. Mount cost Chelsea the game.
Okay.
And I want to put another poll.
Okay.
And my other poll here is this. Okay.
Why have you become a poll merchant, man?
I think he recently discovered it.
Abdul,
He's
can
a
you
stripper. He's a stripper.
not
He's a
not
stripper.
losing money? Abdul, can you focus on not losing $900 on
But
something? Like
HH,
focus on
bro.
But HH,
Focus now.
Abdul,
Reminding me of
focus
a
on not
strip club, man.
becoming a betting man. Focus on not falling into
It's
alcohol.
reminding me
and
of a
so forth.
strip club, bro.
And
All
then
these
so
hoes,
forth.
man.
Okay, focus on not being like a poster boy for why people should not bet on depression.
Abdul, he's mad because he didn't give him the 900.
But HH, what I don't understand is with this image that you're saying is that, like, if I recall, son, and obviously listen to earlier shows, it's all about get it done. So yeah, even if this decision is an error, even if Mount misses chances, it's about GID. You can blame referees, you can blame players, you can blame the lights, you can blame the grass, whatever it is. You got to get it done. You got to get it done. So
Streets vote in the poll.
There were 120 minutes, HH.
Streets
you can't blame
vote in the
this
poll.
decision.
I mean, look at it. He's 40 yards offside. It's clear, to be honest.
Yeah.
Streets vote. So what was okay? Juju man, talk to me, man.
Yes, sir.
And how Chelsea lost us this whole thing.
Yes, sir. What's it called? I enjoyed this game. I usually pick games to watch because the quality sometimes in the EPL is not good, but this was a good game. It was I thought Chelsea threw away a trophy because, especially like in the two things that stood out is like, I know people will say I question or I talk about the coaches a lot, but Tuchel's decision making is like, it was questionable. I don't know some of the decisions they made. For example, I thought Lukaku and Varane should have played more minutes, and I think they should probably start the games because Chelsea looked more dangerous with them. Like every time, like they went forward, I thought like they were going to score.
Wait,
and
man, sorry, clarify. You say Lukaku and Werner should start more games for Chelsea?
Yes, I know it's not popular.
I agree. I 100%.
I know.
Got the break.
Yeah. No, I know it's no popular opinion, but I think they like Chelsea look more dangerous because I feel like if they got one clear opportunity, they end the game. So I'm not being sarcastic. It's real.
What the hell?
Look, you guys were not expecting, but it's like look, I think what's it called? And I'm concerned about because I looked at Pulisic and Mason Mount, and it's not like this is one reason why I blame coaches a lot because I feel like these players like I don't think they just like because they looked average, they looked all right, but I think maybe Tuchel is not getting the best out of these players because it's like they just something is not clicking, something is wrong there because it's like I mean they got in the good opportunities, but I mean I don't feel like they're playing at their best. Like, or maybe we might be low on confidence. Okay, but overall, and then as far as Liverpool, I think Klopp with removing Mane Ali, I don't know why he did that. I'm not sure.
Mane was having a good game.
Yeah, because I was like, why you like? I thought Mane was good, like he's getting chances, but I don't know what was going on there.
Nah,
I mean,
Juju man, it was for the penalties. It was 4 penalties.
Yeah, but no, he removed him really. Like he was so early in the game. I was like, why did he remove Mane? I thought he was. Good.
And he wasn't happy though. He wasn't happy.
Yeah, but I don't blame him because. And then with the penalties, I mean, I think Chelsea threw away. Yeah. I think not good penalty. I think the keepers were trash, to be honest. Because I think what's it called? If you're a world class goalkeeper, you save at least one or two. That's why I think with Tuchel, I'm not sure why he removed. He removed Mendy, even if you consider like Mendy was in a penalty shootout in the AFCON. So I don't know why you. I know Kepa has a good record, but
Juju, that's unfair. Kepa saved the penalty in the Super Cup, was a semi-final, and he saved the penalty against Plymouth.
Oh yeah, no. Right, this 10 out of 10 right decision.
Yeah, but guys, I don't think Mendy is not saving any of those penalties. By the way,
No, they were very good penalties. Come on,
maybe
it was not. They were no good penalty.
Kepa got his hand on one of them actually.
Yeah,
Kepa should have saved the penalty one.
Especially the 10th penalty, they could both be saved, bro.
Yeah,
when Konate scored, I said we're winning this because we should have scored.
Yeah,
no, but if you seriously go and look at the penalty, like if you've played the sport and you look at this penalty, look at the Kepa's positioning. He left this. He was so predictable. Like
No.
I'll explain.
Juju, no. No. I have to. I'm sorry. Like those. if you look at those penalties, if that ball goes now, a few didn't, but most of those penalties went into the side netting.
Yeah, exactly.
If
Yeah,
it
but
goes
it
to the
was.
side netting, you can't save it as a keeper.
Yes,
You
you can.
can't.
His positioning was predictable. Like most of those penalty, he stood where some of them he was moving, but the other ones he left one position or where there was more space in this one side, and you could tell.
No. He only did that once against Van Dijk. He only did that once against Van Dijk. It
And
was
then-
only
That was-
against
that
Van
was
Dijk
strange.
penalty where he stood all the way there, and Van Dijk actually went.
And still couldn't save it. Oh,
Yeah, no,
alright,
so
alright.
Van Dijk powered that, and he looked at it as like,
No. But see, that's my point, though.
Yeah.
That just shows you that if you hit a penalty with enough power and you hit it in a side netting, it is pretty difficult for a keeper to save it. It's just that it's hard to execute that during the pressure of a penalty after playing for 2 hours. But if you're able to hit it with enough power and accuracy into the side netting, the keeper can save it.
you know what Kepa did.
Okay, hold on. Judgment and the Judgment.
Okay. Oh yeah, yes. But I'll say this double H. Like let's just agree to disagree because I think like some of the penalties could have been saved.
Okay.
And then and then with the game overall, like I'm legit. I hope Kante gets paid the most because he works a lot. Like I was shocked like how this guy doesn't break down. Like he works so much. So it's like, and the team is like, I'm honestly impressed with Chelsea. Like I was expecting Liverpool to end this game at 90, but they like Chelsea like I'd say overall they had the better chances and they should have won this game. So it's like,
Thiago starting was a big miss though.
Yeah, that's that
Yeah,
one.
Thiago getting injured was a big
Let me
miss.
come to Zima. Zima, talk to me, Zima.
Yeah, I think Mendy should also get paid because this guy apparently he doesn't get paid at all. But just in terms of this game, I would say that this was probably the most entertaining game that that's goalless.
Yeah.
But just in terms of overall, I would say listen that Mendy that Mane Mendy save, even though it was good, I kind of felt like Mane could have done better in that situation.
Yes, thank you.
Could have done better in that
situation.
situation.
For me, again, this goes for a football thing. See, again, if you've played football, that Mane thing is split second. You see, with Mounts, you have a little bit of time to set yourself. With the Mane thing, it's happening so quickly. All you can do with Mane is hit it. You don't have time to be like, okay, let me now adjust my body. No, you're so close, you have to just hit it. That is amazing reflexes from Mendy. You see, I don't call that a bad Mane miss. That's just an amazing Mendy save.
No. That's a bad miss for me because it's like you talk about crucial moments and what separates class players from players that aren't in that level. It's that moment, split second decision making. Because for that moment, if he would just gear it towards the other side, that would be an easy goal for him.
No. But,
easier than you think.
It's easier said than no. Zima, you have to. If you've played football or been in a match before, I understand that situation.
Yeah, but we're not world class players.
Football.
Mane doesn't have enough time to get it there. It's so quick. You're so close to goal and everything. You have to just hit it. And because really, 9 times out of 10, you score.
Yeah.
That's why we have to focus on what an amazing save it was.
If
Rather
it wasn't-
9 times out of 10, that's a goal.
That was an amazing save, but we're talking about Mane here. Like we're not talking about average player. This is a world class player. Like
it's his countryman though, so allow it. So
I forgot. Yeah, he's from Senegal. I forgot.
All right.
All right. You're right.
Yeah.
Personally, I think Mane should have faked it. Personally.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but yeah,
Can I say something?
Diaz was also class, man. That guy was actually class, man, from the flank.
He was ripping Calabar.
Yeah, no, he was. But I'm telling you, man, that left hand side was kind of busy. There was a lot of traffic. You saw Henderson pulling in some passes from there. You saw Diaz just absolutely cooking everyone from there. And to a certain extent, Trent had a good game, but towards the second half, he didn't do anything at all.
Robertson was better.
Yeah, but I thought this was a fantastic game, and I felt like Chelsea deserved to lose because if we're being honest, did you guys consider that offside the Matip goal? Was that offside?
They still right
yes,
was
obviously
offside.
it was.
Because that was also inches. That was also inches.
Yeah, it was.
Wait, Z-Man, it
was
was
difficult
offside
to know.
because it was offside because Van Dijk was down. He should have just let it go. Like it would have
I
been a
thought,
clean
I
goal.
thought he was impeded as well.
No,
So.
I mean, Van Dijk.
I'm not
held
sure
him.
whether he gave offside or
So
Van
that's
Dijk
my
impeding
problem.
Reece James.
But then I saw the far hand side ref like he was raising his flag, so I thought it was offsides immediately.
No, it was
what he-
offside. It was offside.
Yeah, yeah.
It
So
was-
so
it was a
so,
va-
so
'cause it was Van Dijk.
that's what makes
Yeah.
it difficult because if that goal would have went in, then there would be no Lukaku moment.
Z-Man, I don't think it was difficult because Van Dijk was offside, but he was he held Reece James, so he
was interfering with
interfered with
play.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So it's like
Yeah.
he should have just let it go, and it would have been clean. So
No,
I
do
think
you know
Van
what?
Dijk
I don't
was
think they would have called it for Van Dijk holding Reece James because they said if it wasn't
Who's
offside,
blocking
the
him?
goal would have stood. The goal would have stood.
Yeah, but yeah.
Okay, so okay. Samasi, you want to say something, and then I'll get to your dubs. Samasi.
I lost €80 because I thought Chelsea is gonna win because Kai Havertz
Thank
played
you.
so well. I said
You're my new favorite
they're
person.
gonna
Thank you.
put at least one goal in. They're not gonna how can you say it? They're not gonna lose all these chances. But I was wrong. I lost dollar. I need everybody needs to apologize to Kai Havertz, who said he was not a good talent.
No. Havertz was one of
always
Chelsea's best players.
offside. I know what's wrong with that. Liverpool should have never won. And if Liverpool was the quadruple, I will be out of here. I don't want to let Liverpool win the quadruple.
We'll get there.
Is this turning into like the gambling addicts?
Abdul Mitchell. So it's from your boy Mega, who says HH lets trauma bond over Mount and Rashberg.
What?
That's
trauma bond.
HH, let's. So he's telling you, let's trauma bond over Mountain Rash.
Oh, let's bond,
yeah,
man. Let's
asking
bond.
you. He's asking, yeah, that's
Bro.
That's
No,
Small
no. They're both linked because remember, Rashford plays because of his MBE. Royal of the British Empire. Like MBE literally means member of the British Empire. So,
I mean, compared to Mount, he actually has a Champions League. So it's like, yeah, I mean, okay,
and Mount delivers if you look at the underlying statistics.
Wait,
but yeah,
I have like a.
That's Mount. That's the eye test.
Yeah, I think like sorry.
Nope.
Yeah, I think what's called with Mount and Rashford, I think they're victims of their coaches. I think they're good players, but it's just we don't see the best out of them because I blame the coaches because like with Ragnick and Ronaldo's presence there, we're not seeing the best of Rashford. He's not a brick. There's no way he's a brick. Even with Mount, I don't know what's going on with Mount. To be honest.
Wait, from
Yeah,
Mark.
Tiggerman's speech.
Mark says, let's talk about Diaz's.
Yeah, that was cold.
Yes.
That was
Brazilian.
Are you talking about the Van Dijk one? The Van Dijk pass?
See, my thing is that
was bad.
If I can't play the clip because YouTube tax and all that stuff.
Bro, that was money.
Bro, when I saw it, I was like, what did this guy just do?
Yeah.
And then did you see his no-look pass?
Yeah.
Afterwards.
No, HH, you know when you said American dudes, there's something different about them. You see?
No, I
Diaz,
told you guys,
different.
Genes are genes, genetics is genetics.
La,
South
la.
America, they roll differently, bro. Like
Bro,
guys in
honestly-
South America, they just play football in it. Because it's all about your mentality and your approach. So, and also, we've all seen Narcos. Okay, and so forth. So when you're just dealing that kind of thing, you're dealing with guys
That's not stereotype, man.
like
Relax,
mentally,
relax.
they just think differently, man. No, look. Do you know what is so painful? Werner was about.
I knew that's gonna say
How
that.
much was Werner? How much was Werner?
Do you remember?
I saw. Hold on, you had me right. Mitch, Mike.
No, I'm saying.
Hold on, you had me right.
By the way,
How much was Timo Werner?
He was-
Without you one last time. Come on, how much did Chelsea Football Club pay for Timo Jeremiah Werner? How much?
60 million, wasn't it?
45 million.
45.
Oh, God.
60 million.
Oh God.
Lukaku
Why
was
did we do
88.
this?
Lukaku was
Can I say
87 million.
something?
He was 100 million.
No,
He was
hold up. So
100 million.
Lukaku was 87
No,
million.
he was
100 million. He was
So
100
87
million.
million for Lukaku,
160.
40 something million for thingy. And these guys paid 30 something million for this Diaz dude. Guys,
did you see all the no-look passing?
No. Look, see. Here's this country is like Christmas shopping. Do you know how you go to Christmas shopping and you're like, there's one item that let's say costs like $100 and one that costs like $30. You believe that? Hold on, let me get the $100 one because they'll appreciate it. You'll get that one as like, man, I don't want to use this, but this one is $30. But you get that, man, I actually got some more use out of this $30 present than this $100 one.
No. The analogy doesn't work because if people like short-term memories, because if I remember, Liverpool were linked to getting Timo Werner. There was a link. He was the hottest thing, and then Chelsea, you guys went ahead of the pack and secured him, and you're like,
Magpie Studios
Werner over you guys.
Let me explain this.
Let me explain
this real quick.
Go on.
See what Liverpool did? We sold Chelsea dreams. So you see Werner, he scored about how many goals in the Bundesliga? Obviously, Liverpool came in and we said, you know what, we're interested. We knew Chelsea was looking at him. So when we couldn't pay his salary, whatever it was, Chelsea came in, we got Jota, we got Diaz, and they got him and Lukaku.
So Samuel,
the rest is history.
hold on. Samuel, I think it's only right that based on what you did to us, we do a swap. Because the origin wanted Timo Werner. Samuel, can you just please hear me out before you shout at me? Just hear me out at least. I think because the origin wanted Timo Werner, we apologize for coming in falsely under false pretenses. So how about this, Samuel? We do a swap. You give us Luis Diaz, we give you Timo Werner, who you wanted originally. I remember he's German. Klopp is German.
We can give you Karius. We are trading Karius. You want Karius?
We can give you Minamino.
It also helps that you have a better manager, though.
Minamino probably would.
But Chelsea have the Neymar project.
Oh yeah, Hudson-Odoi.
Dacho.
Oh my God.
Where is backward?
Bro, that name is legendary backwards.
Do you know that?
Oh God.
Ford is my guy. Ford will always be my guy. That guy's my number one guy, man. But I do feel that is going to hound him for a long time. And I said, Ford, don't say this because anything you say because there's such a thing called the digital footprint. What you say on the internet remains and it stays. You can never delete it.
How many goals did Ford say Lukaku's going to score again this season?
Nah, don't bash forward. He's not here to defend him.
I know.
You don't call him forward, you put him backward.
From Dajo RF says, Xavi Ball lives. What players do you think Barca should get with the Spotify money? Wait, is that deal official now?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Yeah,
it's gonna be official.
It's pretty much. It's already done with the negotiation.
Look, my thing is that if Barca get Haaland, then that's messed up. Because Barca should.
We need defenders. We don't need Haaland.
They should go for Lukaku.
We need defenders.
So we can get Haaland then.
I mean, he doesn't want you guys. Clearly, he rejected you guys to stay for Dortmund. So why would he just change his mind out of nowhere?
In a one-horse race. In a
one-horse race. Nobody will tell you to get you guys.
Very quick for the Barca fans. If there's one player that you want Barca to get, just pick one player.
Give me De Ligt, man.
Can I
think
suggest
give me
someone?
De Ligt.
Give me
If
De
we
Ligt,
could get him for
exactly.
free, give me De Ligt.
I said for free.
I mean, we're not gonna spend. We can't spend 100 million on one defender. I'm just saying, out of all players, I want De Ligt.
Wait, are you not that broke?
No,
What?
but we're not
100
broke.
million? Wait. Has your club ever spent 100 million?
No,
on
no.
one player?
It was actually a genuine question. Like, are you not that broke? As in, like, do you have
We're
money
not,
or do you
bro.
not have?
We're not. I don't know why this rumor about being broke. We're not broke, bro. Like we're literally
That's
one of the
not-
most. We
It's
border
just,
one of the most.
Hold up. So
it's just the wage
Ballers,
structure. That's all it is.
Zima, please. Ballers Association Techers. Like Kaka, you know.
When did that backy happen? I didn't see that.
No,
we're gonna move
he was
on.
trying
We're
to
gonna
kick
move
the
on.
ball back. I think it was the dodgy touch, and then he tried to back you.
We're moving on.
Oh my God.
We're moving on. Thank you. Casey, half-injured Real, Lemeone Lep gave him the Champions League. Casey, why are you so hung up on Chelsea being better than your club? Relax. 4 out of 7 Mount's goals versus 4 out of 7 of Mount's goals versus Watford. Assists are set pieces. This is true. These are facts, man. Detroit Rock City. Put respect on Mason's name. He won Chelsea Football Club a UCL, and yes, I am glad I didn't jump out the window during the 2012 UCL final. Moving on super swiftly, man. Jason McLean. Think about Jason, man. Growing up, my mother taught me love, but I don't think people know how I dislike Mason Mount, and people overrated him makes it worse. You see, this is the issue that with fan bases is that people choose a player that they love.
Yep.
And once they choose a player that they love, they will defend them at every cost. I've been onto Twitter. I've hardly seen people just say, "Bro, man, this guy lost us the game." I hardly see people say that.
If it was Lukaku.
Yeah, no. If it was Lukaku, or even shoots all these guys. But my thing is that no, Mounts doesn't have to play because he's English. That's the issue. You pick the best 11. It is what's happening with United right now. With United, Rashford has been forced to play because he has an MBE and he's English. When he clearly should, he's not part of the best 11 for Man United. And this is the issue where players just build up these guys to be super famous and better than they actually are, and they mess things up. Caesar the Emperor.
Man, that was
that was. You see what happens when you lose a final, HH?
The ball landed in my backyard.
I think there's a goal kick, man. It was a goal kick.
Thank you for that, bro.
That was a clearance.
Oh yeah. Oh, can I
Oh,
add,
sorry.
can I
So
add about look,
Brandon,
I'll add like what's it called? So, yeah, sorry, my
go on.
The studio. Yeah, I was about to say. I think what's it called? I think this is a great game results for Chelsea. Like I'll look at the positive part. It's like, look, Liverpool are among the best teams in the world, and Chelsea because I look at it like this. Like players like Lukaku, Mount, and all these guys, and Timo Werner are not doing they're not doing their best.
Jujuman, stop.
No.
Jujuman, stop.
Yeah.
Chelsea had 3. I don't care. Of course, Liverpool are an amazing team, but in that game, Chelsea had 3 incredible opportunities. Not 3 half chances, 3 great chances. I cannot accept that loss. You see, if Chelsea got outplayed, destroyed, and Liverpool completely dominated, and then won, I'm like, hey, look, it is what it is. You competed. But no, Chelsea could have really won that game, and they had 3 amazing chances that they bricked in a final. It's horrible. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, you have to be like, what the hell? So you're gonna say, oh well, Liverpool are a great side, so Chelsea should feel. No, that's not to feel. You had 3 amazing chances.
True, Double H, true. The one thing though I was going to say though is like, I think it was the mistakes is not the. I won't blame the players for missing the chances. I mean, even though like you can blame the players, but I mean, both teams missed their chances. But it's like, yellow. I know. I think we need to we need to go easy on the players, Double H, because it's like the players played well. I don't think we should blame the players.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
No. What's it called? Yeah, I think we should, because it's like, look, both teams missed their chances, but if we for example,
Jujuman, come on, no, Jujuman, you have a way better ball knowledge than this. Jujuman, come on, man, you're from back in the day, Jujuman.
Yeah,
if you're a top level player and you have a 1v1 where you can literally smell the goalkeeper's breath, you should be able to put that ball in the back of the net as a top player. Come on, Jujuman, what are we saying?
True. Look,
just like money.
No red. True, but I just think, what's it called? I think this is the result is not. This is what I'm trying to say. I don't think the result is as bad. Like Chelsea should have won, but I don't think the result is as bad because it's like if you look at the big picture, like Chelsea played really well, and like it took 2 penalties, which is a lottery.
No,
I mean,
no.
I think we should.
That
we
is
should
a
be
loser
positive.
mentality, gentlemen. That is a loser's mentality.
I was gonna say that's sympathy over here. Listen, what happened to getting it done?
Yeah, but it's like no, but look at the bigger picture.
No, Judgment. You're talking about the defending Champions League winners.
Yeah.
You're not talking about Norwich or Burnley or Elche or Lugo. You're talking about the defending Champions League winners, 3-time, 4-time Champions League winners. If you count the 2 that were stolen from us.
Oh my god!
4-time Champions winners, including the ones that got stolen from us.
Yes.
How I should we just be happy with that? Oh, took Liverpool to penalty. No,
Technically, after recent events, the Champions Leagues have been donated to Man City and Bayern Munich. Which would actually just sorry. So speaking of which, actually,
it's been seized.
No. It's a quick thing. Hey, you should probably just part of the segment like address like the FIFA comments, the recent FIFA statements.
Yeah, I will. No. We'll have that. That'll be the last topic after the Liverpool Quadruple one. Yeah, but thank you for that. So Philip says Chelsea couldn't mount a goal to save their lives. Nice play on words. Thank you. Only Peter said, "Can." So
that's actually factually correct. Yeah, that is true.
My boy Brian.
I think
Ryan. By the way, more Champions League. Sorry,
Brian K002. CR37 is in the freezer right now saying,
yeah, he also has more trophies as well.
From Lassie Laid, Abdullah really has the audacity to leave on loan from Barcelona to a soulless, lifeless club. Xavi Ball lives, puts respect on a Xavi's name.
Yes, relax. We know what you did in the last hangout for Manchester United.
Yeah, can I land with the one point though? I think the one reason I was saying like we shouldn't blame players because it's like this is happens when a lot of players are playing bad. I said look, and people say I keep blaming the coaches, but when a lot of players play bad, I'm sorry, but I have to look at players, the coaches. So you're telling me like Pulisic is not playing well. You're telling me Kante was overrun today in the midfield. You're telling me Mount is bad, Timo Werner is bad, like Lukaku is bad. I mean, the coach then is the problem. How these players are not all that bad.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying maybe we should look at maybe Tuchel is not getting the best out of the players because these players are not trash.
Okay, Judgment. Please, don't make me go.
The second yellow is coming.
Let me say this because I don't want to send you, but Judgment, you are walking a fountain of a second yellow. Judgment, how is it Tuchel's fault that Pulisic cannot score from a 1 yard out? How is it Tuchel's fault that Mount couldn't score from 5-6 yards out twice? How is that Tuchel's fault?
Look,
a manager creates a blueprint for its team to create opportunities. If you cannot put away clear-cut chances, how is that Tuchel's fault?
Look, don't say me for this response, Double H. Don't say me off. But I'm just gonna say maybe his training drills are not good enough. Like I'm sorry.
That's gone.
No. That is a second yellow. But you have VAR. You have
VAR, guys, please.
We're gonna go to VAR. We're gonna go to VAR. So the street will decide your fate, man. So we're gonna go to VAR.
Please, please, guys.
His training drills are not good.
You know what? Rescind that because that was funny.
Second yellow.
One man really got something against management.
Second yellow.
That in itself could be a straight red.
And nothing.
They'll send me out. They'll send me off.
So we're going to VAR. So guys, streets, you will decide Judgment's fate. It's gone to VAR. It's gone to VAR. And guys, keep in mind that Jujuman's foul was he said that Pulisic and Mount missed because Tuchel's training drills aren't good enough. So when you're making your decision, remember that Jujuman said that Pulisic and Mount they missed because Tuchel's training drills are not good enough. So we're gonna find it. So while Jujuman's fate is being decided, any last thoughts here on Chelsea and something before we talk about Liverpool's quadruple?
By the way, Samuel, just
so okay, undisputed.
Sorry, Samuel, just to answer your question that you asked about 5 minutes ago. Yeah, Chelsea 2 Champions Leagues, 6 league titles. Dalglish 3 Champions League, 7 league titles. Just to let you know.
Oh my word!
Jeez. Yeah, but in what year were those league titles and what were the rules like and so?
He was playing in the same era,
and were offsides allowed.
He was playing in the same era as your
weren't players
Diego
drinking as
Maradona.
well? Wasn't alcohol allowed during that point? And so
Wait, Undisputed, what did he say? I didn't hear what he said.
First of all, I think Dalglish played in the same era as HH's GOAT Maradona. And secondly, about drinking, right? Did you guys know that the best midfielder in the world today is a chain smoker?
Verratti.
That's fair.
That's a lie, by the way. That is a lie. That is a lie. So what's okay? Juju freaking man.
Are the results back?
Juju freaking man.
See you guys
Right?
next week.
The results are in, man. Basically, this is almost like waiting for like a blood test. So Juju man be sent off with a second yellow. 24% said you should be given a second yellow. 35% said straight to red.
Wow.
43% said nothing.
Shout out the streets, man.
Oh yes!
Wow.
That's what I call bias, man. Guys, streets, you guys are pathetic, man. You guys are pathetic.
Two short training drills.
You guys are pathetic, man. I mean, man, do you know that's because guys just like you. If you were anyone else, you would be sent.
Wait. The only thing I'd say is this isn't technically the majority red though, because 2 yellows and a straight red is still a red.
Whoa. No, it's
Magpies the ops, man.
I don't know. I'm just saying that the majority technically said
you are one lucky dude. You're one lucky dude. Okay, so guys, now let's now. I want to now come to your boy Jamal, man.
The quadruple.
So.
Yeah, I might do what Pep couldn't in 2019.
Now, here's the thing here. Now, do you know why I'm so angry? Because I like ruining dreams. You know, I like ruining dreams. And I'd have loved it for Chelsea to have spoiled Liverpool. I'd have loved it that for Liverpool, let's say they win the treble and that quadruple was stopped by Chelsea. I'd have loved that. But look, one down.
Can be stopped. The FA Cup.
Oh, no, I know. But one down, potential 3-2 to go. Like for me, look, let me say this right now. People may call me crazy, but I'll say it right now. I believe that it is impossible to win the quadruple.
No, it's not.
I think
Pep almost did it.
It's impossible. It's impossible.
It's not.
And the reason why it's impossible, specifically for a Premier League team, it is impossible for a Premier League team to win the quadruple because it's far too many games. It's way too many games. And I think that no matter how good your squad is, to go out on all 4 fronts, treble is pushing it right to the brim. But if to add another trophy upon it, it's too much.
Pep almost did it, man. If only there's a Aguero they missed that penalty, man.
But Wilson, he didn't. So there's not if he didn't. Hence why I said nobody.
It's not impossible though. You're making it seem like it's impossible.
No. I just don't think it can happen. People can come close. I just don't think anybody will complete and say we won all 4 trophies. And also, I think isn't England the only country that has 2 cup trophies? Because France dropped theirs.
They cancel theirs. France doesn't do it anymore because they say it's pointless. Too many games for the players.
Yeah. Okay. So look, let me come to Jamal. So Jamal, let me actually phrase it like this. 2 questions. First of all, do you think Liverpool can win the quadruple? But an even more interesting question: do you feel, because this is where I think City lost the Champions League, do you think it's wise that Liverpool should really try and go for all 4 trophies, or do you think it'd be wiser to chill out on the FA Cup and focus on the league and the Champions League?
Yeah, we're not winning no quadruple. I don't know where this quadruple business is coming from. That's that's hard to do, man. And yes, I agree. Focus on the Premier League and the Champions League, man. Won that FA Cup. I'm sorry. We already won a domestic title in England. I don't really want that FA Cup. But bro, I'm just happy to win either a Premier League or Champions League. I don't know why these guys are so obsessed with this quadruple. Bro, get me a Champions League and I am happy. Get me a Premier League and I am over the moon. But if you're saying if we can do it, nah, I agree with you, H. I don't think a team can win a quadruple, personally.
Jamal, do you think that, because I think HJ said that Chelsea was still in the title race and could get a treble, do you think that Chelsea more likely to get it than Liverpool?
Jamal, you don't have to answer that question.
Chelsea are favorites.
Jamal, if you were to do the quadruple, like, there's no coming back for United fans ever. Like, if Liverpool was somehow
that 1999, bro.
like, there's no comeback for United fans. Like,
That's why I want to win it so bad, but you didn't
But
hit
AJ, if you ask what I feel is gonna happen, I feel we're gonna just miss out on the Premier League. I feel we're going out of the FA Cup, but I feel number 7 is coming home.
People and I don't know why Undisputed said the same exact thing. Everybody just feels that this champ, like Liverpool. See, let me be real with you. I don't think Liverpool win the FA Cup. League, I have no idea. The way City are moving, league, I have no idea. Because I think this league, who knows what? I don't even know what the point difference will become April 10th. So I have no idea.
Nice.
So quadruple is not happening. So my thing with the Champions League is I think Liverpool are one of the big favorites in the Champions League for sure. Just specifically with that format and so forth. And you now take away goals, I think Liverpool are super. So we see Liverpool are primed to even get to the final if you remove the away goals and you have that Anfield tax there. So, but now here's the thing though. Let me ask Magpies this. Because obviously Magpies, you know RDS well.
yeah.
Now, do you think Red Devil Studio will recognize a Champions League, Premier League, and a League Cup as a treble? Or is a treble only Premier League, Champions League, and FA Cup?
I mean, can you really? I think maybe I also say something like, can you really acknowledge a treble if the cup is called the Papa John's Cup?
That's kind of
Premier League, Champions League, Papa John's. It doesn't really have that like sound to it. So I think legitimately it'd be like an FA Cup, Champions League, sort of Premier League. But obviously, regardless, it's a significant achievement from Liverpool Football Club to do that, given the amount of money that they've invested in players versus what they've obviously been able to achieve compared to, say, a City that have spent obviously considerably more and yet have not able to achieve the same thing. I actually agree with Undisputed Jamal. I think that Liverpool actually are certainly one of the favourites to win the Champions League. What will be interesting, though, is just seeing because you know that Chelsea and City and Liverpool are pretty much through to the quarterfinals anyway. Let's be real. So
no, we still have to play in that. That's
yeah.
Oh
no. I'm only making the point. I'm only making the point.
Still in that tie.
Have some shame, Jamal. Have some shame, man.
Relax, Jamal. Like you're through. Don't worry. But you know, the thing is, you know that that UEFA always happens when it gets to quarters. There's a lot of English teams. They will always pair 2 English teams together.
Oh, yeah.
And I just have this feeling that Chelsea are going to draw Liverpool in the quarterfinals.
I don't want Chelsea again, man. I'm sick of these guys.
And that's why I'm like, I don't know, because if Chelsea draw Liverpool in the quarterfinals,
it's a bad matchup for us.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
If tell this right. No. Magpies. You see, Magpies, you're not playing with fire. Now, if IF, capital I, capital F, if Chelsea go through, and if Liverpool go through,
you guys are already
guys. Do you know
you're both already through already?
No. If Liverpool face Chelsea in the Champions League, and if Liverpool knock out Chelsea, I think I'm done.
I mean, there's nothing wrong losing to Liverpool.
I think I'm done.
But there's nothing wrong losing to Liverpool.
I think I'm done. As in, Cobham, I'm with you. Like, where do we go on loan?
No way, HH. I thought you said
Real
the away.
Madrid.
PSG.
There's
Real
nothing wrong
Madrid,
losing to
fam.
Liverpool. What's wrong with losing to Liverpool? I don't
But Red
get it.
Devil.
It depends how you lose. No, no, I didn't rephrase it right. If you lose like 5-6-0 on aggregate, okay. But if you lose like 2-1 or 3-1 on aggregate, how is that?
No, Vilton, no. I am not accepting, after what happened in this cup final, being knocked out of this Champions League by Liverpool. When you look at the history,
This is
so
one thing
I don't know what view and Jujuman have been smoking or something, but
What am I saying? You're making it seem like Liverpool are this bum
this
team that you can't lose
mentality.
to.
I don't know. I hate this rancid view of like, well, you know, it's Liverpool. You know, there's no. What kind of crap is that?
I'm not saying that. You just make it seem like Liverpool are a bunch of bum teams. That's what you.
They're Champions League heritage. They're Champions League.
That's what I'm saying.
Filton, can I just say this is a really one-sided rivalry? You know how Atletico hate Real Madrid, but Real Madrid don't care about Atletico?
Yeah.
It's the exact same thing with Liverpool and Chelsea. We do not care about Chelsea. I can't even tell Chelsea apart from Everton. They're both good. I don't see any difference between them.
Relax. Chelsea got 2 Champions League, easy. Chelsea got 2 UCL. Chelsea got 2 UCL.
You know they still don't come up with the
My question, I'm gonna card you, man. You know, it's because your laughter is a bit too earnest. You know,
No.
I know, but
it's relaxed, undisputed.
You know, like,
but Red Devil.
I can use these two things here very well. So,
but I thought,
just to explain the difference explain the difference between these two clubs. While we were dominating Europe, these guys were playing Huddersfield in 3rd division. There's a difference here. There's no comparison. They are completely irrelevant to us. But for some reason, they keep trying to beef with us. And I don't understand. I genuinely do.
I do still think that over two legs, it would be in the Champions League. It would be difficult for Liverpool.
But Mark, back to your point. You know, actually, you said that, bro. I feel there's a real possibility we're gonna get Chelsea.
Yeah.
I never think to it. I feel we're gonna get Chelsea.
No, I think Chelsea's gonna get PSG. To be honest with you.
No. PSG. If presumably if United go through, PSG will get United.
Okay, wait, no. Let's just stay on topic. So, Samuel, quadruple possibility, or do you want the quadruple, or should Liverpool actually
Do you know what?
chase the quadruple, or should they prioritize second trophies?
Wait, hold on. Listen, for me personally, of course I want the quadruple. Like literally, no other team can ever talk to Liverpool fans again.
That's true.
You cannot talk to them.
No,
as in when you meet me, you prostrate. I am your master now. I am your biological father.
Samuel, I think the
if we ever win the quadruple, do you know how arrogant I will be? Oh my word! But
Samuel, just to let you know, like the argument on who's the biggest club in England will be completely over then.
Yeah, that's
it will be over. It will be over. Literally be over. But reality check, quadruple is hard. However, it is possible, and the reason why I say it's possible in the cup games, Champions League and FA Cup. It depends on who you get.
That's true.
And I'll tell you why. Next round in the FA Cup, we got Norwich.
Yeah.
We can really play Minamino, Origi, Gordon, them people there, and our star players can have a rest. Inter Milan, we still need to play our star players. But imagine if we get like a Villarreal the next round, or some other team that we can beat. Not trying to say that we'll 100% beat them, but we can beat. It is possible. It just depends on the cup games, who you get in the next round, where you can take it easy or light for the next games, and in the Premier League you try and chase City. I'm not saying that we're going to do it, but it is possible, depending on who you get in the next rounds of the FA Cup and the Champions League.
Let me take some debates, man. From Osasuna says, wait, no. I looked at the votes, and when I took the voting and so forth, people said nothing. It was a close vote, but look, man, because it's like he was kept in, man. From Hamza Talks Football says, Salah's biggest contribution today was changing from long stays in the first half to short in the second
It
half.
is. Guess what?
Who cannot be under pressure to
He's got the silverware. He's got the silverware.
Guess what, guys? Guess what, guys? He's still going home with a gold medal, and he's sleeping very fine.
That is true. That is true.
Whimsical thoughts. Liverpool fans, this season, would you rather win the 20th league title or 7th seal? Choose only one. My answer is 7th seal.
If I had to pick,
no,
7th.
There's no both. One or the other.
7th, because I think pulling level with AC Milan and just being behind Real Madrid, who are the kings in Europe, that's really, really special. So I would go with 7th.
Personally, for me, I'll pick 20th. Now, the reason why I'll pick 20th is because I always rate Champions League over Premier League. But it's so that Man United fans will shut their mouths about 20 times. A second of all, listen, Liverpool, we got DNA in the Champions League. We can win it again the next year or the next year after. Like, I have no problem with Champions League. So the 20th title, so that Man United fans can shut their mouths.
Wait, HH, adding answer, which one will piss you off more?
Piss me off more?
Which one will get you more? Which one will win?
I'll probably see this. See, no, to be honest, neither would actually piss me off. Like, no, because my narrative is don't let Pep get his hands on another Champions League. That's my thing. Just make sure Pep doesn't
the one you choose, I was gonna pick, but for me, I'll pick number 7. Sorry.
Jamal, that's missed. You're trying to use my jinx powers to now give you to
Yeah.
No, do you know why I wouldn't pick number 7? It's because Man United and Chelsea are not catching up to us anytime soon. They're not catching up to us anytime soon. So yeah. All right.
Okay, so the team who's won the second most European trophies is AC Milan.
AC
Milan,
Yeah, AC Milan.
So AC Milan have 7. So does anyone else have 6?
Wait, I thought
Bayern has 6.
Bayern, Liverpool are tied.
Sorry, HH, it's AC Milan 7, Liverpool 6, Bayern 6, then Barca 5, and then Ajax 4.
Don't forget Arsenal. I think Arsenal have 6 as well. Arsenal.
Yeah, I heard.
If you count this, so Chelsea on 4. So
what?
Chelsea.
Don't have any UCL ties.
I think Manchester United and Inter Milan both have 3. I think they're less than 3.
Yeah, Juve has
2. Because that's always one doesn't count. The always one doesn't count.
HH, you know Nottingham Forest have 2 as well.
Yeah, they got 2 as well. So you're equal to Nottingham Forest.
Chelsea has.
No, we have 4. What you on about?
No, Chelsea has 1.5.
Porto has 2.
Excuse me, Ricardo.
TCL.
Ricardo, what crap just came from out of your mouth?
1.5. It doesn't fully count, man. Come on.
You know what's mind blowing? Juventus have been in as many finals as we have, but they only have 2. They lost 7 finals.
Hold on. Let me take this debate. So from Whimsical Thought says, on a side note, Messi is currently with the highest assists in the Uber Eats. He's finished. Just saying. Form is temporary, but class is permanent. Whimsical, this is true.
What type of assist?
But Whimsical, let me actually bring in this guy because I think but Whimsical, you see, this guy sent me a DM. And he said that Messi would average at least 45 goals. That's bomb-ass.
No, I never said that.
So my question is that
never said that.
Zeman, can I finish talking? As good as those assists, which are amazing, where are the 50 goals I was promised in this bomb-ass trash team?
By who? Who you?
You.
Nah,
you are
man. You got me confused. Didn't you tell me Lampard's better than Iniesta? That's what you DM'd me.
Did you say that?
Yeah, he did. He said I'll take him any day as a player. His dribbling, he told me that his shooting technique, he told me he's underrated.
Maybe he means as a manager. Maybe he means as a manager.
No, he means as a player.
Now you're drunk. No, you're drunk. What was the call? Hold on. Let me bring in. So Reverend man, do you think Liverpool can win the quadruple?
No, just because, like someone has said already, too many games. That being said, it depends on who they get in the next round of the CL.
So if they get like a Villarreal, Juve, maybe Ajax, then maybe they can, you know,
They're
have
getting
an
Chelsea, man. But go on.
Yeah, like
yeah. But overall, no, I don't think quadruple is possible.
Samasi, Liverpool quadruple. How possible do you think it is?
It is, but I don't wanna because I don't wanna have Liverpool more UCLs than us. I want Bayern to have their 7 UCL and be the same as Juve. Sorry, what's the club called?
You have what? You have 5 CLs. Wait, I think ban half because we have like so what one
6.
behind you because we've got 4. You got 5 or 6.
you don't
Yeah,
have 4,
6.
bro.
From where?
So
You
what's
have
two behind
6.
you? What's two behind you? So
You
what's
have
two behind you?
6.
So
Actually, no.
It
Congrats, Sammy. Congrats to you
Magpies,
because after
Samasi speaking. Wait,
no, it's just
Magpies, can you allow the
We
lady to
actually have
please talk, please?
7 if
Please,
we
Master
count
Manasi,
the
please, okay.
2012.
now that we know
Sorry,
Okay, Jade, you
Master,
can do
sorry,
this
you were
game.
rudely
exactly.
interrupted. Marty,
Now
please
that we
start
know
again.
that
Samasi,
the
I said
Russian
again.
money was sort of not
Magpies, can you
ideal,
please
then
respect the lady,
yeah,
please? Samasi, before you really interrupted. So obviously, so what we are 2 behind you with 4, and you have 6. So carry on. So you're talking about Liverpool's quadruple.
I think it's possible because the defense is not that bad. Van Dijk is becoming in its form, and Salah, Omane, and Diaz. They have actually a really well-rounded squad, and that's had a lot of more depth than Bayern has at the moment. So it's possible.
I would just like to
Now,
say
this
that
is
we actually
interesting.
have 7, but Karius robbed us of our 7th UCL. But
Relax.
yeah, we'll go to that.
That was a great moment, man. That's an
No,
iconic
it wasn't.
footballing moment.
No, it wasn't.
Listen, so Thanos says April will beat Liverpool 2-0, will win the treble.
Oh yeah, they put money into VAR, 100%.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Now,
this.
guys, see,
I swear, sometimes I think Man City is really buying this refs because
no.
this season every decision goes to Man City.
No, I mean, but it
Every
was offside
decision.
though. Richarlison was offside.
It was offside. So no, so here's my thing. I'll tell you this right now. Because I call this an agenda, say what you want. Liverpool winning the treble, okay, cool, and everything, you know everything. Tell you right now.
Pep so much.
If we live in a world where that arrogant man, who is the most self-centered, psychopath, self-loving man in football history, if football allows this man to win a treble, do you know that we're all finished?
No,
Yes,
delicious.
I'm
Well, I mean,
Pep Guardiola hater. If he wins a treble or an UCL, I will be done. Okay,
No.
I will not become on this.
Pep
Hangout.
is actually really humble. He always says how good the other team is, how well they play.
Come on.
Yeah.
No, he literally said Chelsea's the best team in the world.
So guys, let's go last topic, guys. Last topic, man. Now this is interesting.
Okay, guys, I gotta go. Peace.
Peace.
And I love how you don't hate Liverpool, man. Respect that hate. I love how you don't hate Liverpool. Peace.
So guys, I think shout out to your boy Magpies, who sort of like kept me abreast of this that was happening, man. So FIFA have said what's up.
Oh god.
So now this is weird because we need to sort of break it down. So Ricky, FIFA says Russia can play as RFU team without the country's flag or anthem, but they could still be banned from World Cup qualifying. And details here on FIFA not banning Russia yet, but saying they have to play as RFU. That would have been the case before the invasion of Ukraine for the World Cup, if they qualified anyway, because FIFA had to implement a WADA doping ruling.
Okay.
So this is where I'm confused. So is this RFU thing in relation to the invasion, or is it in relation to the doping thing?
I think it's in relation to the invasion. Because I believe, and this is the last thing I'm going to say before I go, I believe that they're thinking, okay, Putin is on his madness, right? But it's not all Russians. Like, not all Russians support this. So they're giving them a chance to actually play the game without associating themselves with Russia, which is kind of weird because we all know
No,
they're
no,
Russian.
but something real quick though, because again, this is what I've read though. I believe again, I'm not sure, but what I read is that Poland said they will refuse to play them regardless of whether they're called Russia or RFU.
Yeah,
yeah.
I just think that
Sweden too. They said they want to play them. So
that's a bit pussy in my opinion, but whatever.
I just think if you're gonna do that, go full on with it and just ban them. Even though the Russian players might be innocent and then don't support Putin, I just think going half and half with it is a bit fugazi. Just go full on with it. But anyways, that's my piece. Everyone have a good night, yeah?
Yeah, HH, can I
Okay, yeah, quick. Ricardo talks to me.
So regarding to that thing, it's actually kind of similar to the Olympics. Although under the Olympic banner, like Russia couldn't be represented just because of the whole scandal that happened in Sochi
Yeah, but
Olympics.
the athletes could go under the Olympic.
Yeah, because they had nothing to do with it. So I think it has something to do with that. The same well, the players have nothing to do with whatever Putin's regime is, so they can represent and qualify for the World Cup. But I guess it's kind of like a way to say, like, even if you, like, Russia was to qualify, like, as a nation, you're not getting that type of glory or that recognition. So, but it's more for the players that they're actually allowed.
No, but my thing is, like, if Poland, Czech Republic, and thingy refuse to play them, then you believe that FIFA should give the RUF team a bye of 3-0?
In my opinion, yes, I believe Russia. I believe those teams have to play. You can't just, under whatever belief you like. At the end of the day, it's unfortunate to say. At the end of the day, it is a business. It is a business. That's the hard truth. Whether you want to put sentimental values or whatever the case may be, it is a business. So if they're already doing the most by not letting Russia kind of have their moment, let's say hypothetically, if they were to qualify, it will just be the players. And I'm pretty sure when it comes to that World Cup, the Russian players are actually not going to be able to wear the Russian uniform or jerseys or whatever the case may be. They'll probably wear some other stuff, right? But I think,
yeah, because my thing though is, sorry, just quickly, I don't know, back to it's like, if the issue is Russia, and we know that Putin is Russia, but if this group of players who, like Smolov, who plays for Russia, has come out and said that this war is wrong and so forth.
Wait, what? Wait, sorry, Simon. Sorry, no. I know we're talking on this subject, but like this, because Simon Stone initially wrote this tweet. But I'm just looking on this timeline. It says like Chelsea trustees have not agreed to run a club after Roman Brown as well. Wait. I thought that was the.
I thought that was automatic.
I thought that was automatic. So wait,
I saw that news thing and I was confused. I was like,
I'm confused.
What
now.
does that mean?
So if the Chelsea trustees haven't agreed to run,
so who's running the club?
Who's running?
Thomas Tuchel, this is his chance. Thomas Tuchel, this is his chance, bro. This is his chance to say, this is his chance to get rid of Lukaku as the manager.
But HH, I think when it comes to Poland and whatever those other teams, I'm sorry, you got to play. If you're not going to show up, then yeah, you're kind of just trying to look for an easy way to go to the World Cup. So you're not going to get it that way. So.
Yeah, but Ricardo, the only thing is, like, you say his talk is about business, okay,
Yeah.
but then if now multiple countries are doing it, which they are,
yeah,
like they're obviously going to, like, you say it's business, but like if now most of the clubs aren't going to be playing, then
Are you talking about? Are you talking about one specifically? Wait, hold on. Are you talking about the one specifically in Russia's bracket? Because I mean, what other?
I'm talking about groups in, like, for example, I'm looking at Simon Stone because he's the one that initially reported this. So, for example, Wales have basically said that they're not going to be playing any international fixtures against Russia for any level of the game. So the point is, if you need to think about the long term here, is that there are countries that are saying we will not play Russia at any form, at any level of the game going forward. So if you're now saying that most nations in Europe, regardless of don't just think about the European qualification of World Cup, just in general.
Mm-hmm.
If now the majority of people are saying we're not going to play, that's going to obviously cause significant disruption.
No, for sure. I think in that regard, it's not going to be like a holistic thing. I think they're going to take it case by case, because what comes first is the fact that Russia is in qualification. Whatever happens to those four teams, that will be handled as that. Now, let's just say Russia goes to the World Cup and this war still continues. In the World Cup, imagine the teams in the World Cup, like, we're not playing Russia. That's going to have a far bigger effect. And then that's when it will take place.
Yes.
But
Yes,
I think it's going to be on a stage-by-stage basis.
So that's the point I'm trying to make. I'm like, that like the potential for certain nations to play. I'm not going to get political, but I'm just trying to home in on the point of the financial thing. Is that right now, like especially because UEFA as the European branch have the most money in terms of star player influence, etc. Maybe followed by South America. If a sizable amount of European nations with their associate federations say we do not want to have anything to do with the Russian Federation, that is going to have a significant financial dent on FIFA. That's
no, but see, this is the point I wanted to make though, and to ask you, Magpie, this: do you, if let's say these guys go under the ban of like RUF or so forth, is there any point in Poland still saying we refuse to play them if they're not playing under the Russian name?
It's not. It's not. So I'll let you know. It's not for me to decide what the Polish FA or team do. Like it's
no.
Yeah. So I don't have an opinion. So like it's up to the players, the FA, the representatives, whatever, to sort of decide themselves what it is that they, because obviously there's complex culture, history, whatever regards to it. So the ultimate point I'm just trying to make is that like.
Do you wait?
I have a question.
Magpies, do you really think if let's just say Russia makes the World Cup? I'm just saying, like, if for those players that are already made the World Cup, do you think they're really gonna be like, bro, I'm not playing the World Cup? Like these guys, literally all they want to do is play the World Cup. I'm just saying what the reality could be.
No. You're being too simplistic because especially with a lot of the Eastern European like it goes a bit deeper than that.
For sure.
South Americans are involved, but certainly for like the Croatia, like a lot.
For sure, I completely agree with you. But I'm just saying, but like at the World Cup, like you can't, like you said, like not every corner of the world is gonna have the same opinion, and like I agree with you.
So Ricardo, this is the issue. But this is the issue. Like, we've already discussed that. So I'll come to you, man. We basically say all the time, man. Europe have way too many sports, and it's pretty much like the European Cup rather than the World Cup.
Yeah.
So most likely, most teams that Russia will play will be a European team, and Ukraine is seen as a European nation. And this now looks like an attack on Europe. And this now seems to be a war between Putin and NATO, which is a European coalition. So Europe is now at war with Russia. So pretty much, I would assume that most European nations will have the same view of we're not messing with them. Now, Africa, Asia, South America, North America, different. But Europe, no, and because there are way more European teams than any other team at the World Cup, you're going to run into a bit of a snag if most European teams, I suspect, if this thing does continue and go to the end goal, most European teams say nah. But the issue here is the point that Mark Price made: money. It's all about money. it's all about money. So if Portugal, let's say Portugal qualify, that's Cristiano. You know, France, they're already in there. That's Pogba. That's Benzema. That's Mbappe. So these are huge names that people want to see. So if Benzema says, man, I'm standing with thingy. Christian says, I'm standing with thingy. Bro, this is merchandise. This is money. This is marketing. This is promotion. These are guys that do all this stuff. And for FIFA, it's all, that's why they want to do the World Cup every 2 years. It's all about cash. So if a lot of these guys said, no, we're not going to go, FIFA just be like, bro, money comes first. Hold on. Z-Man, then Jujuman.
In regards to that, it's not only the players. You got to think, these players think about themselves like they're a business entity at the end of the day. And being associated with something like Russia, you know, with all the events that are occurring politically, it just feels like it's not good for their brand. And they're going to try to disassociate themselves from that type of situation. And then you also have UEFA, who operate like a business, and you're thinking to yourself, if we, you know, if this could have repercussions in terms of just, just in terms of sponsorship, just in terms of teams participating as a whole. So would you, as a business, if you're looking at it solely from a business standpoint, you'd be like, Russia, we can't let them participate because of the people involved in this and the gains and loss that we would make financially. So it's just it's at this point it's about being associated with majority of these nations, majority of these players that have sponsorships on the line. So they don't want to be associated with anything like that. That's why it's easy picking for corporations to side with Ukraine, because it's it seems like it's morally the right thing to do. A majority of people are already in that lane, so they're associating themselves with that because they already know there's a lot to gain with associating with that than without. Because you saying nothing makes you seem like it will have a dent on your profit overall. So that's what's going on.
No, see,
Yeah.
Zeman is so on the money because see, the point that Zeman is making is it's about money. What's big now? Virtual signaling, Black Lives Matter, Asian Lives Matter, being on the right side, being moral, trans lives matter, and so forth. So if FIFA, by ruling, Ricardo, you're right. Bro, if you don't turn up, you're out. FIFA, people already have questions about you with regards to Qatar and so forth.
Exactly. So they don't
So
care.
imagine,
man.
so imagine how FIFA will look if you give this Russia thing the buy after Poland has stood up and done the thing. You're going to look real bad. And if, remember, all these organizations have PR guys, because I studied PR for like a year, public relations. The PR experts will say, bro, guys, I'm sorry. In terms of your publicity and your brand and so forth, you've got to throw Russia. I know it may be wrong. You've got to throw RUF out because you have to look to be doing the right thing and so forth. And the right thing right now is siding with Ukraine, whatsoever the case may be.
So-
Whether it may be right or wrong from a law point of view, it's about money.
Is that what you would do,
Money.
Tish, if that was you?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on. Wait, sorry, Jujuman then Wilton. Jujuman then
Oh
Wilton.
yes, yeah. So that was a great point, and mine was like mine was more general. So what happens if all these sanctions like don't work? What happens? Does he just take over a country and it gets a new country? Like what happens if the sanctions are not effective? So he just takes over a country.
We'll find
No,
out.
I mean, now we don't know what's going to happen, but the most likely thing is he takes over the whole country, and then we now have like a new Cold War, which is why linking this back to football and so forth. This is Europe against Russia, and yes, it's called FIFA, but FIFA is heavily created, run, and instigated by European teams. So Europe really holds sway with regards to how FIFA operates. So it's Europe against Russia. So Europe will do everything to isolate Russia as much as possible in every way that you see. So
also,
that's the
just as a side point, I'm not going to
say
go to
something?
this will also affect this presumably because obviously this is FIFA International, the UEFA Confederate. This will presumably affect Russian clubs as well. So because obviously most people know Russia have I think one automatic Champions League spot as well as a few Europa League places. I'm fairly certain that going on for next season, that Russian clubs are going to be banned from European competition, so that will obviously have effect on the domestic game. But sorry, go on.
Are we even going to have a World Cup at this point if there's a civil war going on?
We don't know. Like again, we can't. We're not here to delve into the politics. We're just here to talk.
True.
We no one can know. What's it called? Wilton.
No, I was just gonna ask, what do you think FIFA should do? Like, do you think this should just kick Russia out, make everybody else happy? Because I think that's what majority wants. Majority of people want Russia.
Okay, but so Wilton again. Let me. So you have to phrase your question. What do I think they should do as, let's say, a PR advisor for FIFA the brand, or I just think that they should do as me half for the individual?
You have hope.
Ooh, that's a good one. You see, here's the thing. I believe that Russia are in the wrong for what they are doing. Now, but I just think that you can't go out and attack a sovereign nation. And I do believe that once you do that, you should pretty much say to because again, because I used the example of this yesterday. These Russian players, they've done nothing wrong. But again, I'll say the example again. There's a thief amongst a group of friends. And I'm like, wait, who stole this thing? But the thief says nothing. I'm not going to punish the whole group. Yo, we did nothing. I'm sorry. Until you tell me who the thief is, you're all going to be punished. So those guys that didn't do it wrong, they'll put pressure on that thief to reveal himself. They say, yo, we are affecting our lives because of what you've done. So by completely shutting out Russia from everything, even people who are not involved, you pretty much be like, what's the point now? And every Russian, whether they're like in business, in movies, in sports, and so forth, that we are having our lives affected because we're not even able to be parts of the world. And Putin, whatever it is, you don't want to be isolated and completely cut off from the rest of the world. So it now puts pressure to say, is there any point in you going on when every single aspect of life outside of Russia for a Russian is affected? So that's why I just say, as me personally, yeah, do it. So that you can really affect them. It's unlucky for the Russians, it's unfair. But for the Russians, it's just unlucky that you have this guy as your leader who is now affecting how you operate. So that would be my thing as an individual. But then, me, if I'm advising FIFA as a brand, you've got to do the right thing of where the world is at, because it's all about money and profits.
Yep.
What's it called? So, sorry, so Samasi, your thoughts on something, Samasi?
I think FIFA is hypocrite. They are just doing that for good PR, because if they really cared about human rights, they would not have a World Cup in Qatar.
True.
And or let. And if the Premier League really cared, especially Man City, I don't know what that's about. Especially Mika Richardson. That's his name.
Michael
The ex-Man City
Richards.
player. Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. What is he talking about? Man City is owned by the UAE, who's dropping bombs on Yemen like it's not a big deal. So I don't know what some people are talking about. They're better looking at their own self before opening their mouth. So they're all hypocrites. It's just a PR game for FIFA to look better.
So
hold on, because let me see. And so Cobham, your view on this.
It's kind of like scary because I read earlier today that Putin's put nukes out on like red alert, and I was just like, oh shit, shit could hit the fan. But apparently there's a meeting soon near Belarus with the president of Ukraine and Putin. So hopefully this gets resolved.
I mean, that's not gonna like. It's just like the meeting is basically, are you gonna surrender? That's basically the meeting. So it's
not even the leaders. It's just
not really a meeting. It's like
just a delegate too. So like send a message. They're like,
yeah.
So is it fair to say that I'm guessing Scotland are through because they were supposed to play Ukraine in the World Cup qualifiers? So are we gonna say Ukraine gonna play against Scotland? Like, are they even gonna?
Wait, Ukraine's in the little bracket thing?
Yeah, they're playing Scotland in the World Cup qualifiers.
Well, no, that can't go ahead. So because Ukraine is at war, so it's like.
What do you mean?
No, I mean because that's why like it's going to be interesting how.
Man, they'd be so distracted with what's going on at home to even play the game.
Yeah, no, it can't go ahead. Like look, again, I don't want to get so political or anything, but I think most likely Russia will take over Ukraine. And Ukraine will just become like a war-torn country with conflict and so forth, with Russia trying to manage the country. And then you're not going to have this whole thing between Europe and Russia. So people now have to decide what you're now going to do with, because Ukraine as a football team won't be able to operate. And even as a neutral entity or so forth, because there'll be so much messed up stuff. I don't even know how they'll operate. So then you have to now decide, okay, do you give this team a buy or anything? But the issue is that there's going to be such a knock-on effect, because why football is so involved is because the World Cup is heavily European. And this is a war between Europe and Putin. So because Europe is so heavily involved and connected to FIFA and the World Cup and everything, there's going to be a major effect of how European countries are now going to be dealing with any Russian-made team and so forth. So
Russia themselves have been heavily involved in football. Like they've obviously they recently hosted, was it the Euros and the World Cup? They've hosted lots of obviously Olympic competition, and you know they've obviously got plenty of football teams. So they themselves as a nation are obviously heavily invested in the game as well.
It is. Then why wasn't USA banned for the 2006 and the 2010 World Cup then? With the whole Iraq war.
Wait, hold on.
Money.
Hold on.
It's literally
Because
money.
that actually comes to a dub. So,
just controlling the narrative, man.
So difference. Where was this energy when US were invading nations? You see, guys, this again. Don't want to
The
get
US
political.
is the biggest war criminal over the years. Vietnam,
No,
Iraq, Iran.
Let me just break this down. So here's the thing here. You see, guys, you have to understand the reality of stuff here. America and Europe are one. They are one. So they're that was US and the UK who invaded. As I just said, Europe pretty much control football, whether it's through FIFA or UEFA. So if the guys who control the World Cup are doing something bad, they're not going to punish themselves. No. So my thing is that this is Russia, which is anti-European and anti-Europe. So Europe, who control the World Cup and UEFA and organize and are the main organizing committees of the World Cup and UEFA, but like this is ours. Europe, they invented the World Cup. They created the organization for the World Cup and so because this is ours, we're not going to ban you and sanction you for stuff that we created. But we're not going to sanction ourselves or our friends of stuff that we created. So
it's like the way they didn't do anything for Mesut Ozil when Ozil was talking about the way they were treating Muslims in China. It's like it's just because it's a powerhouse.
Yeah.
It's one of the great trades. So they're not going to do anything because it benefits them to be associated with it. So they're going to look the other way.
As a Kurd, I hated Özil's association with Erdogan, but he was 1000% right about China. So, as a German, we should apologize what we did to Özil. But fuck Erdogan.
Oh shit! So from QC8, thank you for the door. So banned, but not really banned. Corruption lives. See, my thing is that let's see what happens.
It's not really corruption because, like I said, it's similar to the Olympic committee sort of thing where you have those people that were nations that represent that, you can, if we don't recognize your nation or state or something like that, you don't want to penalize because obviously the nuance approach is that ultimately whatever conflict we're even talking about, at the end of the day, it's just powerful politicians or people just fighting amongst themselves. On the surface level, most people are like actually innocent children, women, etc., just trying to get about their lives. So therefore, the sanctions, even this one, ultimately are just going to affect the normal working people. So it's fair for the Olympic Committee and the FIFA to say, listen, okay, we can't have you signing on the Russian flag, but we know you're passionate about the game, so you can go ahead as Russian organization or whatever it is, so you can still play the game as a separate organization, and that's what any reputed organization does. So it's not really a corruption thing, I don't think.
But is that like that? That's trying to find a balance because that's clear with the Poles and whoever else is involved against facing Russia. They're not going to be probably satisfied with that result.
Yeah, of course not. Then that's their prerogative. But I'm just saying, as a general rule, historically, that has always that has been the case.
I think that's probably the best FIFA could do.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's run this off. Let's just run this off, man. So yes, as I says, I'm a footballing student. I love studying football and learning different tactics, how players play, etc. Can someone please explain Mount to me, please? Cobham, do you want to take that as a Mount fan?
Our time.
Yes.
Our time.
Oh, man. He literally just disappeared.
No, I'm here. What's it called?
Our time.
Okay. Explain Mount.
Oh yeah, with Mount. Mount is like a victim of please don't ban me. I just say like Mount is like a victim of his surrounding. Like this guy is because it's like I don't think Tuchel is getting the best out of Mount. Because it's like Mount, I think
this guy is managers, man. Managers.
Man, are the players ever at fault with you? Are the players ever...
Here's my analogy. If you have children and you take them to school and they fail their classes, you don't blame the children, you blame the teachers. I blame Tuchel. if anything happens with the peg, it's to
As a German, I am offended at the best.
Well, that's a red.
Okay,
No, no, no,
no, I don't know how
You
the
know,
Swedish says.
Football is the best thing that happened to Chelsea. Who would Chelsea be? Uno
Said
the
that
two.
red, man.
No,
Red.
you know,
I'm sorry,
you're my
Gigi.
guy and so forth.
Sorry.
You know that, and you know, like, look, I am bad for my guys and so forth and everything, man. But you know, Gigi, man, I say you're my guy. But you know what? That
yes,
that is
yes.
red, bro. That is red. So, Gigi, man, just fine. I'll see you soon, Gigi, man. Peace out, man.
Yeah,
Peace out,
yeah,
Gigi, man.
peace.
Peace out. Peace out.
I have a
So, let me get
question.
this straight. Let me
There's
get this
one
straight.
thing I don't get.
Wait, no, hold on, Thomas, no, hold on. Wait, let me. This is my thing. So,
Oh, Gigi Man's a legend, man.
do you know that they were in the class going to have an amazing teacher and kids who just don't listen. So, and you know, again, I don't want to be rude. You know, there are some children who are just stupid. I'm sorry. You can give me the best biology teacher in the world, the best chemistry teacher in the world. I am failing chemistry. You can give me the number one most amazing chemistry teacher in the world. I am failing chemistry. So my thing though is, you can have the best coach in the world. Niang is Niang. Vena is Vena. Yakubu is Yakubu. So, but it just basically it's scary how much Juju man capes for coaches and managers. I'm like,
Not to mention they're foreign managers, so they'll fit into his description of what makes a good manager.
Oh, it looks like the chat turned against him. I think in the end, the chat are like, yeah, red. So,
what's it called? From Manifest Sensations. Wait, what flag is that? Oh, is that Russia?
Russia.
Oh, Russia produced 10 million barrels of oil per day. Yes, oil will go up $10 per barrel. Russia will add $3 billion per month. The Russian gold reserves are 2,300 tons. Guys, we are going to be in for a very, very tough few months. Bro. Because, bro, energy, gas, just general cost, because you're going to see a knock-on effect.
Cost of living is going up.
Yep.
I said
everything is going to go up. Everything's going to go up.
The regular person is going to be the people that suffer, not the people at the top. So
yeah. Oh no. Yes, you go right. Like, bro, I just got an email about my energy prices are going up crazy. It's probably going to go up even higher as well. And so
Shout out to Brexit. Shout out to Brexit.
Shout out to
trade
Daddy
deals,
Hughes.
man.
Shout out to Daddy Hughes. He's got to pay those bills for HA.
Okay, so last one here, and this is an unfortunate one, man. So, it's from YSK Jackson. I think this was during the Chelsea thing. Speaking of finding forwards for London Blues, where is forward? Hashtag projects. Hashtag did. Hashtag no excuses. Guys. Oh, on that note, man. There's very little that can be said, man. In before the buzzer manifest and says China will be Russia's new trading partner. Sanctions won't work. I know. Sanctions ain't gonna work, bro.
Putin
Like you can sanction and everything, it ain't gonna work. So, guys, it's been swell. It's been good. Remember, Monday is the members hangout. Members hangout on Monday from around 11 p.m. and so forth. And check out the channel for all stuff in the week. Remember, like and subscribe if you're new, and head to the website for all that goodness on halffootballhub.com. Peace out. Stay true. Stay real. One love. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.